Tonight, we bring you this week's flight sim news. We check out the Zivko Edge 540, Las Vegas version 2, a Robinson R66, and a Navion B. Hello. Everybody, happy Wednesday. The middle of the week is upon thee as we jump over the hump. The happy hump. Huh? It's the time for the news, man. And you're very welcome along. Jesus. We're positively back in full swing now. Yes. The holiday season is almost kind of finished and, sure, listen. Here we are. It's Wednesday and everything's grand. Tonight we bring you the news. Right, and it's a bit of a busy one. We have many things to look at this evening, right? And some awesome things to look at that, right? So we shall start off with this magnificent aeroplane, right? Brought to us by Live to Air. This is the Zivko Edge 540, an aerobatics plane like none other. It's very cool, this thing. So we're going to take this for an old jaunt around the parish as we check out Las Vegas version 2. FlightTampa are back with an free update for their amazing Las Vegas scenery. So we're going to check that out in some detail as well. Then a little bit later on, Cowen Sim are with a new release of the Robinson R66. Yes, the helicopter, very popular helicopter. We'll be checking that one out as well. And then finally, as Hangar Studio 713 have been consistently making their Ryan Navion B better and better and better, even the twin Navion, these things, well, they're absolutely now well worth a look. So we're going to be checking them all out live tonight on the gadget. So we're live here on Twitch and over on the Tube of You. And we welcome everyone in. Hope your week is going great. Are you back to work or school yet? I was back in today. It's like I didn't leave it. Right, straight into it. But sure, listen, it's grand. We'll figure it out as we go along, do you know? So it's going to be one of those evenings. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, we're going to be giving away stuff. That's right, friends, giveaways. They're happening tonight. For we will have the Edge 540 to give away, and we will have a Navion B to give away. So more details on those a little bit later on. And well, the fantastic news about both of these add-ons, they're available on Xbox and PC, meaning that for the first time we have giveaways that include both platforms, PC and the Xbox. So
Who's
huge.
in charge? You haven't a clue what you're doing.
Who asked you? Who brought him in? But yes, so it's all happening now, lads. All happening now. So we're going to stroll in so we can actually read the chat and see what's going on. Look, who's here? A Viper Strike rambles in. He says, good afternoon, Murph and Fireflies. I flew the 787 from Dublin to Barcelona. Man yourself, Viper. Shoe Froster's in the house. Purposely have eaten very little so I can watch the Edge 540 fly. Right, it'll be one of those. Now, Elric the First is here. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. You're very welcome aboard, man. Knight's Ep is here. Happy Wednesday to you, as No Undies McGee rambles in. Happy Wednesday, man. Mr. Zed Rider is in the chat. He says, evening, Murph, and happy midweek. And to you. Bellbro is here. He says, hey, legends, get ready. The news is here. Happy hump day. And to you, my dude. Then Mr. Zed Rider, English Murph, you can do it. Mr. Zed Rider subscribed to Twitch Prime. Like an absolute boss. Like a man who knows what he's doing, lads. He knows what he's doing. I nearly pressed the wrong button twice. Ah, yes. The familiar sounds of, yeah, he's playing that one. That's what they're called. But yes, Sean Dale, happy Wednesday. Cian Lafford is here. Good evening to you. We got a follow from Wingman21. Thank you very much indeed. You're very welcome. Now, Vacuum is in the house. Good to see you. Muse Fan has rambled in. I'll translate what he says in a second. He bursts in the door saying, Asher Jesus, how he is, just bunch of mad jokes is Happy News Day. Oh, do you remember the other one? The NYOs as News. Basically what our good friend, buddy, pal, Muse Fan said, hello, good evening, great to see you, you're looking well. Loosely translated, from RD, hi, into English. Do you know, as Shuffle Shoes shuffles in, AJH, man, how are things? Soaring AJ is in the chat. You're very welcome aboard. Goblin Zeus, good evening. Baldrick, welcome in, dude. Black Ice Gabe, we have a Black Ice Gabe in the chat. Gabe, happy Wednesday, man.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Welcome in, man, welcome in. Chiba Hawk is here. Oh, snap, it's the Edge 540. Gimme. Awesomeness. Stick Figure has subscribed with a tier 1 on Twitch. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Hope you're well. Vince C, good to see you. Robert J56 is here. Dwarven Egg Official has raided us with a raid of raiders. You're very welcome in. Good to see you, mate. Hope all is well. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had an excellent stream. Were you flying the Comanche? I think you were flying the Comanche. And there was a funny old story with myself and Dwarven Egg in the back. It wasn't a taxi, it was an Uber heading down Houston in Texas looking for the karaoke bar. Right, and we found it as well. And the rest of the evening escapes me. There was many drink, but you're very welcome in. Ho is here. Good to see you, Ho. Welcome in. Tarmo 10K. Good to see you. Jan Race has subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you very, very much indeed. Where are the years going, right? Fire Sandy. You're very welcome in, Fire Sandy. That's a name I recognise. I hope you're well. You're very welcome. Gibbo Ireland, the Devil, has subscribed with a tier 3. We can... 3 babies. Jesus. We'll call them, you ready now? Gaius, Quintus, and Marcellus. Gibbo, right? Gibbo? Hello? Gibbo, come back. You're a great Craig. Thank you very, very much indeed for all the support, mate. Hope you're well. And don't worry, I won't say anything about the Romans tonight, right? We'll leave the Romans out of it, just for tonight. Because Gibbo's here. And he doesn't like it terribly much. But it's grand, right? Now, where are we at? We're over here, look. Gaseous Maximus, good to see you. The lovely Kaharia has rambled in. She subscribed with a tier 2. You mad woman. Thank you very, very much indeed, Kaharia. I hope you're keeping well. How's everything with you? Now, where are we at? Murph and I have a history of being crammed into the back seat of a small car. It was a true story. We were very up close and personal. Do you know? You smelled lovely, you know. So did I, in fairness. You know. Sunjammer, good to see you. You're very welcome in. Jandre says, evening all, first hump of the year. And we shall ramble over the hump together. See you later is here. See you later. Good to see you, man. Now, where are we at? We're up here, look. Yeah, but you got to squeeze up next to me, so stop complaining. Well, that's true. I was nearly going to say 2 slices of bread and a bit of butter, but we won't go there. But yes, now, we're up here, look. Husker 2 has subscribed at tier 1. Thank you very, very much indeed. All the subscribes tonight. Zybok Doc is in the house calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. Hope you're keeping very well, man. Hope he was gentle. Gibbo, I serenaded him in beautiful singing of Irish culture late in the evenings. You know, I sang him the hills of Donegal and, you know... Yeah, did I? Maybe. I can't remember. Maybe he was singing that to me. Could have been weird, right? But yes, now, Scorpio49 is here. Good evening, Murph and all in chat. A very good evening, Scorpio. Hope you're well, my dude. Sean Dale likes the Navion. Nice. Now, let me see. Oh, you're looking great. Good to see you. Now, where are we at? Devil Fly is here. Good afternoon or evening from Southern California. Hello from the middle of Ireland, where it's positively raining all the time. Except for that one time we call summer, which is on a Wednesday. And it finishes just after 11 o'clock. But yes, now, Lucas, good to see you. You're very welcome aboard. Midnight Rain. Never been here this early. You have a killer intro, my dude. This is hype. Thanks very much. I made it all myself, playing the spoons and the tin whistle, you know, and the fiddle. That's a complete and utter lie, but let's not let the truth stand in the way of a very good rumour. But yes, MDA009 is in the chat. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's good to see you, mate. How are things? Energizer! He says,
yeah, baby.
He says, Jesus, good evening. That's how you should address everyone. Just walk up to random people in the world. Jesus, good evening. You know, you get away with it in mass now if you think about it. But anyway, Fire Guy Mike, thank you very much indeed for the follow. Hope you're well.
Yeah, baby.
Jesus, Austin going mad here in the corner. Right now, the lovely hump. Right, United States watching, says Robert. Go on yourself. Christian, good to see you. Christian is watching us over on YouTube. Hope you're keeping very well indeed. Now, let me see. This thing looks stupid fun. I'm going to have to pick it up when I get paid. This thing is stupid fun. Lots of fun. We'll check it out here now in a moment. Now, let me see. TPHI, Tango Papa Hotel India, 17 says, Hangar Studios is my favorite developer. Nice. Now, Dandre says, no work, no school, just retired. Big jammy. Sterling is here. Good to see you, Sterling. Good day. Hope you're well, man. Spitfire RAF 100 is in the chat. Good to see you, my guy. Professor Siege has rambled in. Good evening. Hope all is well. M Dark is here. Good to see you. Onboard Simulations. You're very welcome in. Watching us on the tube of you. James747 James is here. Welcome in, lads. Just as busy, isn't it? Bill Scanlon is here. He says, afternoon from Texas, sir. Just got notice from Parallel 42 for the new Microsoft Flight Sim installer. Yes, SimStaller. I have to do a thing with the yoke with the thing, but we'll chat about it a little bit here now this evening, right? But yes, where are we at? We're over here. Hangar Studio 713 in the house. You're very welcome aboard, my dude. Now, let me see. Kurt Deasy has subscribed at Tier 1. Jesus, lads, the amount of subscriptions and emoticons. Jesus, thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Hope you're well. Now, Navion B is still 25% off. Currently on sale in Sim Market for the next few hours. It is. We'll be checking it out. Booms is here. Hello, Booms. Firm handshakes, my friend. Asher will give you a hug at this stage, Booms. I hope you're well, man. Gabe, smash it, the liketh, button it, please, he says. Right? No news about Liverpool then. Shh. Keep it quiet now. Don't set Gibbo off. It doesn't take much to reckon marking now. It doesn't take a much. But yes, now let me see. Kaharia says, has pictures in her head and needs help to get rid of them. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it at all. Do you know? Now, where are we at? We'll calm it down a bit. Duffman, 1982. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the follow. Good to see you, man. Jesus. Then he immediately subscribed with Prime. You legend. Where's the Duffman music? Oh, yeah. Duffman can't breathe. Oh, no. You're very welcome in. Now, let me see. We're catching up. Old Man Goat here is here. He says, Happy New Year, everyone. And to you, and to you. P.S. Miranda has rambled in. Hello there. I hope you're well, man. Wombat49 is in the house. Wombat, hide the wallet. It's going to be one of those evenings. Jesus. I hope you're well. P.S. Miranda says, almost missed the flight news. Jeez. Right, you know. Now, where are we at? We're up here. Liverpool are top of the league.
Yeah, baby.
And that sound had to play just when I said that. But for how long, right? Cowen Grim, good to see you. He says, both the Navion B and the twin Navion are well worth it. Ooh, nice. Bennett, is it Bennett LA or Bennett La? Just subscribed to Tier 1. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. And lads, thank you very much. All the support. It's freaking nuts. Do you know, I'm going to get my hair done or something, right? It doesn't need it, mind you. The dark, blonde mane of, you know, you want to see this thing in the wind, man. I mean, it's all... right, but you know, let's not go there. Stop looking at me head. Keyboard Cat, good to see you. Duffman never dies. One of the actors who play him. Oh, yeah. Brilliant. Oh, that's fantastic. Right. Do grab an old chair, a tasty beverage perhaps, or maybe you're flying along in the sim and this is like the in-flight entertainment. We'll be handing out nuts now. Well, we won't. You can handle out your own nuts. Did you see what I did? That was brilliant. Is it after 8 o'clock? It is. We'll get away with it as well. That was brilliant. Anyway, yes. Peter Thomas is here. Good to see you. Tropical storm wind then. Indeed. Graveyard blonde.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Also known as grey hair. What do you mean, graveyard blonde? That's a great way of putting it. Yes, darling. You see, the natural hair colour that I have, it's known as graveyard blonde. And they're like, wait, what? Anna Cross is good to see you. They're not going to be there for long. Or they won't be there for long. No, Jesus, no. But yes, right, anyway. Listen, isn't that great crack, isn't it? Right, anyway, we have news to get to, right? So we're going to go back to this airplane and the scenery and the rest of the show in a few moments. But tonight, friends, we start off with the news, right? And our news is brought to us by msfsaddons.com. A huge shout out to Vashko and a big shout out as well to the guys over at FS Elite, to Callum and all the guys bringing us the news from around the simulation industry, flight simulation industry rather. And of course then, I've no news tonight, but usually we do have news from helisimmer.com. Big shout out to Sergio Costa. And we'll wrap it up then with news of our beloved Firefly Air and check out some Vatsim events as well, right? So let's see. Let me see. Jesus, there's all stuff happening here. Gowan Grimm has subscribed on YouTube. Thank you very much indeed. Cheers. Rambog Mord is back. Finally he's back. Brilliant. How did you get on? Jesus, you didn't get much of a tan, right? Do you know, just looking at you now, I'm saying you didn't get much of a tan, you know. You've lovely hair though, so like, I mean, that counts for something, right? But anyway, listen, moving on to the news. The news. Imagine a flight sim stream covering the news. It's totally original. It started here first. And even if it didn't, the Irish invented the news. It's a fact. Anyway, Phoenix Simulations. Ah yes, Phoenix. They told us stuff was coming and then it didn't. But now it's coming again. Phoenix Simulations nears completion of Block 2, the Block 2 update for the sim. As we step into the new year, Phoenix Simulations have shared an exciting update on the much anticipated Block 2 update for their Airbus A320. Despite a delay of some 11 weeks, the development team is now entering the wrapping up phase, promising a release measured in weeks, not months. Now, you kind of got to, you know, you have to be kind of fair to Phoenix because they kind of said, listen, this is where we're at and it's all going grand. And then all of a sudden, it's not going grand and we need a bit more time. Like, at least they told us. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, accompanying this update, also, we have some new preview images showcasing the extensive improvements and new features that are set to bring further enhancements to what is already an outstanding aircraft, the A320. So, with the cockpit, which has undergone significant changes, notable updates include a thinner center window pillar. We also have new side windows, additional cockpit configuration options, and a major technical achievement is the remapping of the entire cockpit to utilize texture memory more efficiently. What? So hang on, it's going to look every bit as good, but it's going to work a little bit better. Bring it on. We want it, yes. Low Tech has subscribed there for Jesus now, Low Tech, you devil. 18 months, man. Happy New Year to you, my dude. Thank you very much indeed. Rambog says, I could wander around Rome forever. Wrong season for the tan, though. Yeah. Rambog, we're not allowed to talk about Rome. Giva would be positively furious. Right. Anyway, moving on. Look at the state of the cockpit here, lads. Look. And the overhead, look. Ooh. So they found a way to make the textures a little bit more efficient, which is great news for us because, well, the Phoenix 320 can be a little bit heavy on the L frame rate department, right? It's just because there's so much going on. So this is exciting news. Now, stepping outside, the update reveals a new wing, a wingtip fence, nose, and landing gear. A highlight is the soft body physics system for the tires, allowing them to deform under load, including sidewall deformation on the nose wheel during right turns. What? The attention to detail extends to the new IAE engines, with features like panel deformation due to the heat cycling and physically accurate physics-driven weathering, and the accumulation and streaking of dirt and oil on the aircraft's exterior surfaces are also meticulously simulated. Hang on a second, lads. We're going to be getting dirt and oil on the side of these. What? Jesus. Pete Beef is here. Good to see you. Second strike, Murph. Sorry, Gibbo. Shh. Right. We need a code word. Gibbo, I need a code word. Let's go streaking. We're going streaking in the Milan. We need a code word to replace that word, right? I'll let you come up with it. Anyway, look at the state of this, right? So they're talking about, hang on a second, dirt and oil streaks. Get out of town, look. I must say, right, it looks beautiful. And I'm really excited about the tyres because it's kind of something that was lacking in the sim. You know, when you land the aircraft, you might get tyre smoke the odd time. A couple of developers threw in the visual effects. And we know that Seb and the guys at Asobo are working on a new kind of a physics that'll show better weight distribution on landing gear. I mean, that's a sim update 15 thing on the roadmap, right? But it's great to see Phoenix now say, no, we'll do that. This is all terribly exciting, isn't it? I mean, anyone who flies the A320, and listen, we have a lot of A320s in the sim now, but, you know, without looking at the IndyBuilds one, I think it's safe to say that Phoenix is just on the top shelf at the moment. Well, maybe not at the moment because, well, it needs this update. But generally speaking, I think the Phoenix A320 has been one of those spectacular sim-defining moments. When we get an add-on, that's just wow. Do you know what I mean? And it's kind of it's such a strong stable now for Microsoft Flight Simulator because that's where it lives. Do you know what I mean? Can the front gear brake when steering too hard on one side like the real thing? I don't know. We'll have to try it though. But Ewald says damage is not allowed from Airbus licenses. Well, that's the thing. Most of the airliners don't want to see their stuff damaged. You know what I mean? But sure, listen, still looks pretty cool, doesn't it? The Phoenix A320 is also set to receive important enhancements to the night environment. The Block 2 update will add new shadow casting lights, a first in Microsoft Flight Sim, which will enhance the realism under airport lighting. The cockpit's night environment will also see an upgrade with a better dome light, new LCD simulation, and improved materials. The integral lighting system has also been revamped to reflect and bounce the light across various surfaces, creating a more immersive night flying experience. This status update from Phoenix in early 2024 is mainly based on the visual enhancements of the Block 2 update, but soon we'll also get to deep dive into into the new systems and simulation aspects. So we just have these couple of preview pictures, but they're talking weeks and not months. Weeks, not months. That's pretty cool, lads, right? I'm excited to see these changes. The Phoenix A320, I don't fly it an awful lot, but when I do, I always enjoy flying it. It's like, holy crap, this thing is good. To see it at this level, man alive, this is just super. And plus we know they're bringing other aircraft into the sim as well. The one I'm looking forward to is probably the A321, right? 52 weeks instead of 12 months, right? Now, Super Typhon, good to see you. Sorry if I missed a lot. I came back after 40 miles of driving as well as a doctor's appointment. You missed nothing. All is well in the realm. All is well in the realm. Mrs. TPH17, welcome in. Good to see you. Right, B. Carlo is here. Good to see you. Energizer says Phoenix is more or less Microsoft version of the CL650 moment. Yeah, we'll put it up there, sure. Yeah. It's kind of the TOLUS to me. Like it's kind of what TOLUS brought into the world of X-Plane by having such an accurate flight model and stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's go with Challenger as well. It's really, really good. Great news. Now, moving on, lads, right? The Hughes XF-11. Well, this is currently on its way to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Do you remember the Scrappy Yard? Who could forget it, right? Flying Fries. Well, he's back with something new, right? Lord's Frites, the man behind Flying Fries, right, is now on the verge of releasing his next creation. And this time, it's an actual airplane, the XF-11, one that almost killed its legendary creator, Howard Hughes. Unlike the rugged aesthetics of the Scrapyard monster, the XF-11 features a sleek and smooth design. Only 2 units were ever built. One was destroyed in the infamous crash, which nearly killed Hughes himself. So there's not a whole lot of information about the aircraft. Still, Lord Frites managed to find a few rare and original schematics of the XF-11, enabling a faithful recreation of both the exterior and interior of the aircraft. Now, Husker Du, Jesus. In line with the true nature of a prototype, the XF-11 will include random failures that can trigger at any moment, and according to the developer, make your life much more complicated. What? Everything was going grand until it wasn't. So we're looking forward to a proper vintage aircraft simulation with the new release from Flying Fries. The feature list is impressive, including a CFD flight model, support for modern GPS units like the 530 and 750, complex fuel and electrical systems with functioning circuit breakers, and much more. There is a preview video here. We better show it. Hang on there now. Where's that bit of... Yes. So I can't use their music for obvious reasons, but sure, we'll turn on the tube view and we'll look at a quick preview video here. We ready now? We'll do one of these and one of them. Yeah, that works. So, what do you think of this? It's a double propellered aircraft, as in both engines have two props, right? It looks phenomenal. It looks phenomenal. And it is a very rare looking airplane, and it looks like it's going to pack a serious punch in terms of all the features. The XF-11. Currently in a very active state of development, and it is expected to release within the next 3 months. The trailer video already available, providing a great first look at the product and some of the key features. Highly detailed 4K textures, engine landing gear bay, 2 cockpit decks, fully modelled and textured, precise CFD flight model, era-correct autopilot, the Garmin GNS available with 1 click, compatible Garmin GT750s, mainly by PSMM or PMS 50, I think that's the only one. Aircraft configuration and refueling via the clipboard, and complex electrical system with functioning circuit breakers. Complex fuel system with 7 tanks, 12 pumps. Jesus. Variable propeller pitch with feathering and reverse pitch. Engine and ground roll vibration effects. Custom interior lighting with dimmable lights. Random failures. Interactive exterior static elements. Chocks, plug in the GPU. 5 liveries, 4 LODs for performance optimization and multiplayer. Yes! Third-party developers of the world. Do you see this little line here? 4 LODs for performance optimization. Now, a good few of you do it. Some of you don't do it. Can you all do it, please? Thanks very much. You're brilliant. Right? And much, much more. So, this is the XF-11. What do you think of this, lads? It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's like flying a bit of history. But yes, now... night lighting is pretty. Yeah, it was beautiful, wasn't it? Interesting, and I have the Hughes Racer H1. Yeah, it was pretty awesome, wasn't it? Hey, Kingsman is here. Good to see you, mate. P.S. Miranda is like, my OCD is a little triggered by the pilot on the left, not in centre. Yeah, he's slightly left. Slightly left. But yeah, that's great news, isn't it? Now, moving on, and we're going to check out this aircraft live tonight. Cowen Simulations have released the R66 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, Cowen Sim, or Cowen Simulation, have released its latest chopper for Microsoft Flight Sim, the R66. Announced just a month ago, although he did say to me on the QT at Expo, this launch marks the 6th helicopter release from Cowen, who has become one of the most prolific rotorcraft developers on the platform. They have a fairly large virtual hangar here of all the different choppers we can get. So, Cowen Simulations claim that the R66 has been developed considering real-world pilot feedback. The product uses the Microsoft SDK, ensuring full compatibility and integration with the simulator without needing external flight models. That's good news. The R66 comes with a variety of customization options, including 51 liveries. Additionally, Cowen Sim provides a paint kit in GIMP and Adobe Photoshop formats, and also Blender, which will be useful for those interested in creating some custom liveries. The package includes a detailed manual with clear instructions and answers to common questions regarding the hardware bindings. The complete feature list is available below and includes support for the popular GTN and GTN XI 650 and 750, that's from both PMS50 and TDS, working circuit breakers, persistent state saving, VR compatibility, and more. It's available now exclusively from cowensim.com, priced at €29.99, and the Xbox and PC Marketplace versions will be available soon. Now, we're going to fly this on the stream tonight. An epic fool, our numero uno chopper extraordinaire, right? He's been keeping me up to date with some of the mods that are starting to come out for this aircraft, namely from Red Heron's Discord. Red Heron is working on, well, his community are working on different mods for this, just tweaking it a little bit. So we'll have a look at those later on as well. But anyway, listen, it's another chopper in the sim. We like to see it, and it's a very popular one. The R66, I'd almost hazard a guess and say that be it the R22 or the R66, they would be they'd be the Cessna 172 or 152 of the rotor wing world. They kind of are. A lot of people train on these aircraft. So it's pretty cool to see them, right? Now, moving on, Smog, whatever it is, it's a freeware short takeoff and landing powerhouse inspired in Mike Patty's Draco. Amidst all the premium payware aircraft add-ons released for the sim, there's always some interesting new freeware for those looking for a new flying experience on a budget. Well, today we're sharing a recent release with you that adds a powerful new bush aircraft inspired by a famous custom aircraft from Mike Patty, the Draco. Smog, the name of the freeware aircraft, which is developed by Fly and Dive. You may be familiar with his work on other projects, such as the multiplayer model matching utility. It is, in its essence, an experimental bush aircraft based on the Wilga, which Gottfriends has also brilliantly rendered in the sim. Drawing its inspiration from the legacy of Mike Patty's Draco, the Smog promises to offer a unique blend of power, agility, and thrill of flying in rugged terrains with unparalleled performance. I reckon Kando flew this thing. I mean, he had to have, do you know? Husker 2, what did I miss? Night lighting Purdy. Murph not a Tolkien fan. Old veteran is here. Good to see you. But yeah, this thing looks mad, doesn't it? It stands out with its own exceptional short takeoff and landing capabilities. This is achieved through the oversized wings, extendable front slats, and specialized wingtips, ensuring control at low speeds and enabling takeoffs and landings on unprepared airstrips. As expected, with a freeware project, some concessions had to be made. The 3D model does look good, especially from the outside, and there's lots of liveries, but the textures are definitely, well, a little flat. This is most notable inside the cockpit, which comes with an instrument panel that has been modified from a Cessna 152. Interestingly, there's support for the GTNs for enhanced navigational capabilities, which is pretty good, to be fair. You can throw it in there, right? What's special about this aircraft is the STOL capabilities. It's a powerhouse, without a doubt, capable of getting in and out of the most tight spots. You only need 100 feet to take off and land with this thing. What? That's nuts. The first aircraft from this developer for Microsoft Flight Sim, and it is indeed quite promising, especially because he plans to release updates in the future to further enrich the aircraft. You can pick it up over on flightsim.to, and it's for free. So, Bush pilots, rejoice! You have a new machine to go playing in over the weekend. What do you think of this, lads? Looks nice, doesn't it? Are you still getting stutters, old veteran? Don't understand why Hype can get their rotorcraft to use autopilot, but Cowen Sim do not. Unsure why. Good question. 100 foot is crazy impressive, isn't it? It's absolutely nuts, lads. Right, so moving on. Now we're checking out this aircraft tonight on stream as well. Live to Air have released the aerobatic, the Zivko Edge 540 for Microsoft Flight Sim. Live to Air introducing the Zivko Edge 540 to the sim, expanding on the simulator's aircraft lineup with a model known for its aerobatic prowess. This single-engine, one-seater aircraft produced by American manufacturer Zivko Aeronautics is an ultra-agile aircraft capable of a roll rate of 420 degrees per second and a climb rate of 3,700 feet per minute. It has famously been used as an aircraft of choice in the Red Bull Air races. Lift2Air's Edge 540 V2 for Microsoft Flight Sim features a high-quality 3D model and detailed textures. It offers 3 variants to cater to different flying preferences. The regular variant without the winglets for aerobatics, the SW variant with the small winglets for both aerobatics and racing, and then the W variant with large winglets primarily for racing. Each variant comes with 8 liveries. Interestingly, this aircraft includes working circuit breakers, a welcome but uncommon feature in this type of add-on. Furthermore, the developer included cool animations such as a prop strike, canopy ejection. 2 cockpit configurations are available, one for racing and one for aerobatics. Lift2Air also claimed that the Edge 540 has the best aerobatic flight model for the sim. That's a bold claim. There's not a whole lot of competition in this domain, so this aircraft may well yet be one of the most compelling. The official trailer certainly does give us the right impressions, which we're going to have a look at this here now in a moment. The introduction of the Zivko Edge by Lift2Air adds a specialised aerobatic and racing aircraft to the sim, which is something we don't see very often. Now, we did see Frozen's aircraft, the, what should we call it? That's an Edge as well. The S7, I think. That's phenomenal. Really, really good. But that's kind of a fictitious aircraft, if you like. But what I like about it is it was built by a sim pilot to do mad things in the sim, do you know? But anyway, make sure to pair these releases with the appropriate scenery, such as the freeware Flight Sim Esports League Air Race, based out of Portugal, in Porto, which recreates the Red Bull Air races. So we'll have a quick gawk at this, and as I said, we're going to be streaming. We're going to review this here now. We're going to have a look at this now in a moment. So we'll do one of these and one of these. Absolute state of it, right? So yeah, there's probably every chance we're going to break this as we fly it here in the sim in a few moments. Big shout out to Aviation Lads for making this video. It's incredible looking, and well, Aviation Lads know what they're doing when it comes to all these exceptional flight simulation videos. The quality is just outstanding. Anyway, this aircraft available now for around $18 over on Sim Market, flightsim.io, any bills, and then soon from the official marketplace as well. Feature list, high quality 3D model and textures, 3 variants, 8 liveries for each, working circuit breakers, prop strike animation, canopy eject animation, 2 cockpit configurations for racing and aerobatics, the best aerobatic flight model for the sim, Smog with multiplayer support, and it has an EFB built on a phone. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. So we'll check that one out now in a moment. Now, in other news, cows. Or is it Cows preview an upcoming Diamond DA42 for Microsoft Flight Sim in a new magic trailer. Now, the music on this just can't be played because, well, it's your man with the right. But short for Creator of Worlds, Cows have released a new trailer titled Magic for the upcoming DA42-6 for Microsoft Flight Simulator, with a release expected in the coming weeks. The The trailer, which comes in at just 50 seconds, gives a good sense of the level of visual detail we can expect to see on the famous twin-prop Diamond aircraft, used widely and wildly by flight schools and private pilots alike. The project has been underway for a little over 2 years. Although initially slated for X-Plane 11, since then the team have transitioned into Microsoft Flight Sim, and now they plan to release it on both Microsoft Flight Sim and X-Plane. Speaking to FS Elite following the release of the trailer, team member Mitchell said, "At the time we started this project, I was in commercial flight training. I had a few hours on the DA42, but not exclusively working on my multi-rating. Jacob, our programmer, was. He was working on his commercial multi in the DA42. Essentially, we pitched the idea of wanting to make one for the simulator to help ourselves practice for the check ride. In the end, it did help Jacob obtain his multi, not me though. I just finished my CFI license, so being a good instructor, I had the idea of shifting our goal towards making this for students. Using our real-world DA42 experience, we knew what the airplane felt like. This is really important for the development." So here you have developers, real-world pilots, building an add-on, right? That's what it is, for them to train on. What? This is nuts. Look at some of the pictures here. The thing looks incredible. It looks beautiful. And we're told it's highly accurate, from the flight model to the systems to the general performance of the aircraft. I mean, this thing is probably going to be the best simulation we have of a DA42. It just is, lads, right? It looks stunning. They revealed the new trailer, Mitchell. You can expect to see the DA42 in your hangars pretty soon in the coming weeks. So there is a trailer here. We'll have a gawk at this as well. I'm getting a handy one tonight, haven't I? We can't play the music though because it's positively mad. We'll play this one though. This could work. I mean, you know. Right? It looks impressive to say the absolute least. So, when can we expect it? Soon. Very soon. I know ailerons into wind. Stewie, he was saying, Omer, this thing is going to be class. Really looking forward to seeing it. Look at some of the pictures of it, lads. I mean, doesn't it look terribly pretty and nice and wonderful? And the detailing on the model, look, with the ADS-B and the antennas and the aerials, it looks class, do you know? Okay, it is a glass cockpit, but it still looks great, and that night lighting looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. So, exciting news for diamond flyers everywhere, right? Exciting news. Now, staying with exciting news, Bluebird Simulations teased the 767, right? And they said that the 757 release, they're optimistic for 2024. Well, we should hope so. Sim developers Bluebird Simulations say they are optimistic about releasing the 757 in 2024 and say their independently developed Boeing 767 has been worked on over the past 12 months. In an announcement on the Discord page, Bluebird Simulations, who announced their 757 project back in early 2022, say that they are optimistic about 24 and endeavour to provide a much more in-depth update later this month, after delaying the project in 2023. Furthermore, the Boeing 757's larger sister, the 767, has also been worked on, with the post stating the team have worked on the 767 completely independent from the 75. A single image of the 767's nose is all we've been shown at this time, an image they say was taken 6 months ago, with the team keen to stress it's progressed a lot more since then, but we won't share too much until later in the year. The single-aisle 75 and twin-aisle 767 are two iconic aircraft, having been in operation across the globe and still very much in service to this day. Interest from the simulator community is high, with simmers keen to get their hands on these iconic aircraft. So there's the shot of the 767, and it's, 6 months old, right? Yeah, I mean, the only other 767 in the sim is from your man, Captain, that fella, right? And the 75, you know, I'm looking forward to this. Just Flight are publishing this stuff, so really excited about these, you know. Viber says, can't wait for the 7.5 and the 7.6. I got to see a 7.6 at the Delta Flight Museum in Atlanta. Sweet. Was it the first? Yeah. My first long haul commercial flight was in a 757 from Dublin to Newark years ago. That was a Continental Airlines back in the day. But anyway, moving on. Pirigui. I think that's how you pronounce Pirigui or Pirigui. Pirigui. Anyway, they've teased a new UK airport scenery. This is great news because these lads, well, they make incredible sceneries. Well-renowned scenery developer Pirigui Development Company have posted a tweet depicting what is described as a new destination, with a hint that the developer will be building the scenery for an airport in the United Kingdom. The developer is already in the process of rebuilding their lauded Edinburgh scenery, fresh off the back of their well-received and highly detailed East Midlands. The image only depicts the top half of what appears to be a generic-looking industrial building. However, FS Elite are going through Google Earth, as you do, and they reckon it's going to be Birmingham. They reckon it's going to be Birmingham. I mean, how did they... Do you know what I'm saying? Look at the state of that. I thought that was real. Right? We've identified the building. Red room. Well, red windows. And then they found this on Google Earth. Ah, look, that's the building there, lads. Right? I'd love it. Anyway, no other information is contained in the tweet relating to the upcoming scenery or the Edinburgh update. So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for that one. Great news, though. We could do with a Birmingham. We can do with a Birmingham update. Hey, Canoe Head is here. I'm late. I'm stressed. I have a job pre-interview in 15 minutes. Possible work. Being here is always more fun. Wait, a job pre-interview. Is that like the interview to get to the interview? Don't wear any pants. I'm telling you, you'd be laughing. Well, unless you have to meet them in person, then you must absolutely wear pants. Right, they'll give out to you. Or maybe depending on the job. But you know what I mean? If it's like a Zoom or a Skype or Teams or whatever they call that, Discord, right? I'm telling you, it's so invigorating, right? Freedom. Tell you, Canoe Head. Steve says a DFW would be better for us Yanks. Yes, we need a DFW. Absolutely. We can do a relocation from Bristol to Newcastle. You could. Or Doncaster. Wait, what do you mean a relocation? We're not relocating anything. No refunds. No relocations. I would like to see a Birmingham airport in the sim. I've flown in and out of Birmingham. They actually have a very good hotel at the airport, and there's a bar, the bar at the hotel. It's all, as you could have imagined, aviation themed. And they do very nice pints of Stella Artois. Stella, right? Moving on. Wait to hear this. SayIntentions.ai is due to release later this month. In fact, they're saying it's going to release on the 15th of January. Now, myself and Gibbo covered the story of, what was the other one? Oh, Jesus, the other AI thing. I forget the name of it already. That's terrible, isn't it? What's the one we did? ATC something. Jesus. Beyond ATC. Come on, low Viz, you're back in the will. Yeah, right, Beyond ATC. This is a little bit different, right? Because it's using AI to be able to power up the conversations that you have with the air traffic control, right? Now, I haven't dived straight into this, and the reason being is, as great as it sounds, and it does sound great, right? And, you know, if you listen to this video here, have a listen, right?
Skyhawk 121 Alpha Zulu Type Cessna 172 at the East General Aviation Ramp, looking for VFR departure to the South Provo Airport with flight following, and we have information Foxtrot.
Skyhawk 1 Alpha Zulu clearance on request standby. Skyhawk 1 Alpha Zulu, good morning. Cleared out of the Salt Lake City Bravo airspace. I-15 transition. Maintain VFR at 5,000.
Now that's AI doing the ATC callbacks. This is nuts, right? This is nuts. This is like, yes, we need this in our lives. However, this is payware, and it's not kind of normal payware. This is subscription-based payware, and it's going to range anywhere from $15 to $25 a month. A month, right? So if you want like all the bells and whistles, be prepared to spend about $300 a year. You're at the same level of Pilot Edge. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's where you're currently paying now, right? However, this is aimed at kind of a intermediate step between not having ATC experience to jumping on.
Can I get a refund?
No, there's no refunds. Shag off. Table Android, good to see you. Yeah, right? It's aimed at those who have no ATC experience and want to learn and practice and then be ready for the online stuff. I would see a product like this being a temporary solution. If you're going to invest in it, if you're going to be spending money in it, I would see this as a temporary solution. Now, before we all start saying, Jesus, the developer is mad. Well, he's not. The technology and running AI, it's extremely expensive. It's super duper expensive. So that's where the costing comes into it, right? Now there is going to be a freeware trial of the technology, likely to be limited to the area in and around Lake Tahoe. Ooh, that's handy. That just happens to be a hub, right? It looks and sounds very impressive. It's the paywall, I think, is going to kind of defer a lot of people away from it, right? It could be something that you say, listen, I'm going to try it for a month and let's see what happens. I haven't seen how the pricing metric works. Hopefully it's pay as you use it, as in month by month, right? And don't sign up for the whole year. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Our mileage will vary completely. I'll definitely get it and pick it up. If anyone is on the fence, I'll be the guinea pig. It seems to be very US based, so you know, FAA regulations as opposed to our ICAO stuff over here in Europe. But well, if you are new to using ATC, a student pilot mode will offer extra guidance and patience on behalf of the controller to help new simmers learn. It's a learning tool. It's an aid for ATC. It's a remarkable product, and I'm excited about the project. But as I say, it's behind a considerable paywall, you know? But anyway, let's see where it all goes. Where are we at over here? Now, Parallel 42. Actually, there's no rest for the wicked. SimStaller. You may have seen this release yesterday. It's a new tool to identify add-on conflicts within the sim, right? Now, I'll delve a lot more into this in a few more days. But just to give you a bit of background, SimStaller. This was once in-house software used by Parallel 42 to help them identify any potential issues or conflicts that their products and other products were having with our beloved simulator. There's been quite the discussion on this on our Discord. Do be sure to follow our Discord, !Discord, will get you in. And well, you can kind of carry on and continue on the discussion there. But effectively what it looks at Microsoft's, well, more Asobo's virtual file system. And these are basically your core files, right? Beyond ATC confirmed, by the way, that they will not offer it as a subscription service due to popular request. Jesus, Gibbo, that's huge news. So Beyond ATC won't be doing a subscription service. They'll probably just do a one-off cost, maybe. That's huge news, Gibbo. Thanks for that. So that's Beyond ATC, as opposed to, say, Intentions. But yeah, that's great news. I'm so excited to get these products. But anyway, SimStaller. It started its life off, as I said, in-house for Parallel 42, and it allowed them to see what other add-ons, right, had a conflict with the core files of the sim. Now, just to get a couple of things ironed out here, it's quite okay for third-party developers to create conflicts with some of the core assets. I mean, that's how flow works. That's how most aircraft work, liveries, lighting effects, the font, avionics, all this jazz. That's how they get the thing to work. Otherwise, they have to build their own stuff from scratch. Now, a lot of time developers will build their own stuff from scratch because, well, they want to own it and they can tweak it and all this sort of stuff. So I think initially when people downloaded this, they were like, yes, this is going to tell me what's wrong with my simulator. It doesn't. Not necessarily. It does, however, give you information. Knowledge is power. That's what this thing does. Let's say, for example, you have 5 add-ons installed and you're flying and suddenly you see an issue, a frame rate drop, or your light isn't working, or all the font has now changed on your aircraft, or you can't read your avionics and you're pulling your hair out going, what is wrong here? Well, you use a tool like this, it's going to point you in the right direction. It's going to show you what installed add-ons have an impact on the core files. Meaning, you don't now have to remove all your add-ons and add them one by one by one. This will show you the exact add-ons that are conflicting. So you just have to remove those. Is it the medic wrapped up, able to fix your sim? No, it's not. And it's not being marketed as that. This is to give us more knowledge of what's going on. It's almost in a way almost like a crash report, almost, because it's showing you what assets are interfering with other assets. That's pretty much it. On top of that, it also has a very simplistic installer for your third-party add-ons. So say, for example, you want to buy add-ons and you have a bit of a headache saying, well, I have to download this freeware one, but I need all these other files because they're dependencies. So now I have to install all of these one by one by one. Yeah, this will sort it for you. It'll say, you want that one? Boom, grabbed it. They're all in. It'll find them and it'll put them in where you need it. It also has another handy feature. With any add-on you install, it knows where to find the documentation. It puts it to the front. So if you want to find where's the manual, because sometimes the manual will come as a separate download, or sometimes it's buried within either the sim objects or in the documents folder. You have to really go kind of deep to find it. This will find it for you straight away. It's pretty cool. And I suppose the important thing here is, lads, it's free. This is free. So it's not a, you need this. It's not a, oh, you need to pay us for this. This is an app that Parallel 42 used themselves to help them identify any issues with add-ons, and they've made it available for us. That's what it is. Pretty cool. Anyway, the virtual file system in Microsoft Flight Sim is a key part of our experience, and add-ons are overwriting core files, each other, and causing chaos in our sims. It's time for developer bad practices to stop. Time for us to take control of our installs, and we're going to help televise the revolution with this tool and its ability to create reports. You'll now be able to see who is doing what with every single add-on. SimStaller has been designed to be a resource efficient and lightweight, ensuring unnoticeable resource usage. Add-on conflicts are regular in Microsoft Flight Sim. Indeed, many developers recommend emptying the community folder as a first step to resolving bugs. That's fact. While not all conflicts are necessarily an issue, issues between packages and core sim files can result in problems, including overwritten core fonts, avionics, registration numbers, and more. So it's pretty cool, lads. I highly recommend you grab it, and don't be terrified when you see it. I have 1,060 million conflicts. That's quite okay. I remember, and I'll just use my own example, right? I had an issue with the DC3 and the DC6. And on the radio panels, for whatever reason, I couldn't read them. The font completely changed. I was like, the thing is bugged, right? So the first thing I did, I empty out my community folder. Couldn't find the what? It's still there. That doesn't seem right. Then I got onto the developers. Lads, your product is broken. They were like, no, it's not. I was like, no, it is. They're like, no, it's not. All right, okay, sure. So I was stuck. So for a long time, I couldn't use the radio panels in the DC6 or the DC3. I had to resolve to friggin' external stuff. And then one day, I don't know what it was, but one day I just decided to uninstall one aircraft. And it turned out it was the Vans RV7 or something like that. I uninstalled it, and hey presto, the radios were fixed. I could now read the font in the radios. As it turns out, the previous aircraft, when it installed, it overrides the core files. So even if you remove them from your community folder, the override is still present inside the core files, meaning you could never find what add-on it was. Or if you could, it would take you a long time, right? Had I had this back then, I wouldn't be graveyard blonde, right? I'd be friggin' ginger or something. Do you know what I'm saying? So this definitely has its uses. That's the point I'm making. And let's see what else. I mean, this is a start of something. I mean, if we can get this up to be the magical band-aid that we install, it'll go down through our simulator, identify problems. As Gibbo said earlier on, he just wanted to find a way to get rid of the pink textures on liveries. If we can find an add-on, or if this add-on could mature to that, that's a game changer. So maybe this is a sign of what might be coming down the road. We just don't know. But it's available now. You can pick it up for free. And as I said, the uses would be for making your install of add-ons a lot easier, and also identifying potential conflicts that you might have. What do you think about this? Waste of time? Very good? Meh? What do you think? Let me know. Feigned Flea, you're very welcome in. Good to see you. Hate Ham Sharkus. Jesus, I hope I pronounced that right. You're very welcome in. Good to see you. Andrew Williams, welcome in. Now, where are we at? Let me see. If you want good voices, that costs quite a lot. Yeah, with the ATC stuff, 100%. How does it work if I have many add-on linker folders though? So Energizer, if you have add-ons linker, which I have, right? What you do with your SimStaller add-on running, I'll show you this here now briefly, right? What you can do, see the way you have your package destination and see the way you have bookmarks. So if you're like me, if I show you where all my add-ons are installed, right? I'll show you this briefly. All my add-ons are actually on a different hard drive and they're in this FS stuff, right? And this is how particularly I am, right? If you go into scenery, I've broken down all my scenery to say, right, well, show me Europe. Well, these are all my European sceneries. Well, show me them by country, right? And then if I go into any of them, Ireland, for example, well, there's all my Irish scenery. If I go into the UK, there's all my UK scenery. If I go into Greenland, there's my, do you know what I mean? You get the idea. So all you need to do in your SimStaller, you add in bookmarks. So if you say, hey, I want you to install all the add-ons that go into the following folder and then point them to the following bookmarks. That's how you do it, yeah? But yeah, Raoul called the add-on scene the Wild West in his post. I saw that, Sterling. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I think it has issues, or I think it has its uses as a tool if you have issues, but not mess about with everything. Yeah, 100%. Hemmingbird is here. Good to see you. Hummingbird, you said something earlier on and I couldn't find it and read it out, but I imagine it was hilarious. She says, we've had stormy weather here in the UK. A lorry full of Vicks vapor robe overturned and spilled everywhere on the M5. But on the plus side, there was no congestion for 12 hours. Brilliant. For example, see this VFS report? Like, I'm going to exclude my community folder stuff and the self overrides. And just to put things into perspective, right? It's showing that I have 856 packages installed because it's ignoring a whole lot of others. This thing is going to come back and say, Murph, you have a whole load of conflicts. But that's quite okay. Your sim is more than okay having these overrides present. It's only if something goes wrong. It's only if something goes wrong. Then you can start highlighting things. So let's see what this report will do, right? Give it a second. It might be slower now because the sim is running. Never thought of that. Hang on there now. We're getting to it. We're going well, though. We're going well. It seems to check files that you have in a different folder and link to the community folder, so it's quite useful. Yeah. So look at this, right? So packages modifying aircraft behaviors. Packages overriding sim avionics. So let's say, for example, I was having, I was having an issue with the sim user face, right? The user interface. I was having issues. Things weren't displaying properly, or I was getting a CTD, and if I look through the hieroglyphics of a crash report, it's pointing me back to the user interface. Well, I can see that all of these add-ons, all of them, including Microsoft's own products, right? Because they were built by Coronado. Coronado are the worst offenders in this, by the way. But anyway, I can say, look, well, these are the following add-ons that are causing me an issue. And they're actually telling me these are the files that Asobo use that are now overridden. Now, it doesn't mean there's a problem with them, but if I need to go back and say, hey, what in the name of Jesus is causing this thing not to work? Well, instead of having to unload 856 add-ons, it's now down to, what's that, about 20? That's huge, lads. That's huge. Do you know what I mean? But yes, now, where are we at? We're over here. Hey, Fire Guy Mike, good to see you, man. Also glad to see another folder master. Yeah, it's terribly sad, isn't it? Terribly sad. Is this going to be a VOD? I'd love to share it with a friend. Yes, you can. Yes, we're live on YouTube, so the VOD will be here. I must do timestamps. But anyway, I will do a video proper on this to explain what it can do soon, right? And if anyone has any questions, or if you're, jump onto our Discord and we'll have a look. Now, MK Studios, we're nearly there. MK Studios plans version 2 updates for Lisbon, Helsinki and Keflavik airports in 2024. MK Studios recently unveiled a roadmap for 2024, highlighting an ambitious plan for airport development. After a successful 2023, which saw the release of 6 new airports, the team is gearing up for an even more eventful year, and in 2024, they are set to introduce 5 new airports, while also dedicating efforts to enhance some of their classic sceneries. That's pretty nice. For the upcoming new releases, it remains an air of mystery, strategically playing their cards close to the vest. However, they have revealed that the first 2 of these airports, scheduled for February and March, will be situated in the United States and Europe. Nice. Dublin also got an update the other day. If you saw that on Orbex, that's where mine lives. It's also turning its attention to revitalising their older airports, recognising that some of their initial releases were developed with more limited tools. The focus will be on Keflavik, Lisbon and Helsinki initially, and they're going to be upgrading Malaga, Montreal, Philadelphia and of course Dublin version 2. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. So, moving on, Vatsim events. What's happening over the next few days on Vatsim? Well, let's have a look. On Saturday, right? The Green Christmas F&O. This could be fun. You thought you'd have snow during the holidays. We thought so too, but Mother Nature said no. Come and join us in the West Coast grey weather as ZFR and ZSE have the pleasure to host the first Friday night out of the year. Challenge the Canuck controllers and check out the Rose City flying into KPDX. That's a nice event to go flying in. Pretty cool. With the Vatsim events, if you haven't tried them before, I highly recommend it. Even if you don't want to fly, just sit down there and have a listen to what's going on. There's events on almost every night and especially over the weekends. Pretty cool. Simon20 says, I've been getting stutters recently. I came across a possible fix to turn off Bing, reboot, turn on Bing, reboot again. Seems to have worked. Yeah, Simon20. So that's an official fix from the forums. So if you're getting a lot of stutters, they're telling you turn off Bing Maps in your sim, reboot your PC, turn it back on, reboot your PC, then go flying. I don't know what it does. Is it clearing files, or there was a way you can manually delete DEM files and all this sort of jazz, but it seems to be working for quite a few people. You know what I mean? So in our last bit of news here before we start checking out some aircraft and add-ons, well, Firefly Air. And this is our virtual airline for our own community. It's free to join. It's available to Xbox pilots and PC pilots.
Hello there.
And all you need to do is ramble over to our website, twotonemurphy.com. Very creative name. And up at the top, Gibbo made this website, by the way. Isn't it the absolute cat's meow? I love it. The man's a genius. And anyway, if you go into the Firefly Air area, 6 Knots created our own little wiki that'll hold your hand and tell you everything from the initial setup, what to do, the operation guides, and even the stats.
You haven't a clue what you're doing.
Who's in charge? Who asked you? But yes, right? So once you have a look at that, you can join Firefly Air. There's all links to it here. It says here, what do I do? How do I do it? You register with FS Hub, apply to Firefly Air, and you download a program called the Landing Rate Monitor. If you're on Xbox, you don't need to worry about the Landing Rate Monitor. Anyway, once you get into Firefly Air, well, you'll get into our crew portal. And our crew portal looks like this. When you register, you'll get your own name card, very fancy, your ID card, and it's going to go through some of the airline stuff, right? So we can see already the airline XP, pilot XP, and this new thing, Air Economy. It's being built, it's on the way, it's effectively a virtual economy for all pilots and virtual airlines to operate in. Think of FS Economy, something like that. It's that kind of a spiel, right? But anyway, what we have in here, well, you can have a look at the airline profile, you can look at the staff, we can have a look at the radar, which I'll bring that up on the screen, all the flights that are there, we can browse all the routes. There's a duty schedule, and there's also the ad hoc missions. These are two of my favorite functions of the entire thing, right? I want to update the site, maybe to a 3D site, but I'm in over my head. Gibbo, I saw the early renditions of what you're working on, and it's like, holy crap. Gibbo basically made me desk in 3D. How friggin' cool is that? Loads of coffee, Gibbo. Or Guinness. Loads of Guinness. That'll sort it out, do you know? But anyway, have a look at this. The duty schedule. This is awesome, lads. And it's all powered by fshub.io. Phenomenal bunch of lads are the FS Hub lads, and a big shout out to Bobby. The duty schedule, this is brilliant. You go into the settings here and you say, right, I want to fly out of one of the Firefly Air hubs. Let's say, for example, we want to fly out of a brand new hub in Pittsburgh. So you type in Pittsburgh and you tell the duty schedule, listen, I only have 1 hour to fly. So we'll leave that at 1. The minimum leg distance and the maximum leg distance. Do you want to do just one single flight, or do you want to do many legs? So the minimum leg distance is going to be 25 miles and the longest leg is going to be 50 miles. Right, generate me a duty schedule. It's now created me a duty schedule. So I got to fly from Pittsburgh to Marshall, Marshall to Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh to Arnold Palmer, Arnold Palmer back to Pittsburgh, then Pittsburgh to Glendale, and then Glendale back. There are 6 flights here to complete in an hour because they're only about 40 miles each. You have 24 hours to complete the schedule before it becomes expired. Now, you can totally change this. You can say, no, I tell you what, I want to fly out of Zurich. I have 3 hours and I want to do something long haul. Minimum leg distance 250 and I want to fly 500 miles. Let's generate a new one. here we go. So this is going to give us Zurich to Berlin and Berlin back to Zurich. Now, it doesn't always fly you back to your first airport. It could fly you on somewhere else. But not only then can you fly all these, but you're rewarded XP. You're given little bonuses to build up your own XP and currency, which is going to be used a little bit later in the air economy. See this here? You can actually generate your SimBrief flight based on what the duty planner has given you. So you go into this and you say, yeah, generate all of this on SimBrief, please. And it's going to give you a flight plan from Zurich over to Berlin. Like, it's so cool, right? That's the duty scheduler. If you go in now and we have a look at the ad hoc missions, this is just something if you're sitting there for the crack and you want to do a bit of flying, right? Well, you can see we have a number of different ones. You can put in, you know, charters, military, helicopter, air ambulance, VIP, whatever you want. And these are all individual missions. So for example, here's one here. Go down here. Air ambulance. Pick up Captain Sickbag who got a bad pint of Guinness in the Villa Franca. The poor old devil, right? Brilliant. Where is this one now? Some of these are hilarious, right? Look at this one. Paparazzi Holidays have overextended their borrowing and are now unable to pay for the leased fees. Your job is to pick up one of the aircraft listed below, sitting on the apron at Phoenix Sky Harbor, and fly it to Los Angeles. Right? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. These are all for free. Jump on, have a look at it, register, and just, it gives you a reason to go flying. That's what it's all about. And we have our own admin team, Kieran and the lads. It's brilliant. It's just brilliant. There's so many things to do in this. We also have achievements. These are like special flights. Some of them are single leg, some of them are multi-leg. And if you complete them, for example, this is a fisheries patrol, right? And it mimics something that the Irish Air Corps does. The flight is, we're going to take off out of Baldonnel. We have to fly a flight down the east coast of Ireland, and then we're going to land, I think, down in Waterford. If you complete that flight, and you can see all the other people who have completed it, if you complete the flight, you get this little thumbnail. It's a badge, and that will forever live on your profile. So if you wanted to check out the other pilots on the airline, well, you can see how many flights they do, how they do it, so on and so on. It's absolutely brilliant, and I love it. This is just fantastic, right? You go in there and have a look at the staff. You can see how much XP they have, where they're based, where they were last flying, all that sort of jazz. But not only that, we also have a stats console. And by stats console, we're able to track all the flights that are done. And as I said, this is open to Xbox as well. For an Xbox pilot, because there's no way to track what you're doing, you just need to file what's called a manual PIREP. A manual PIREP, which is a pilot report. So you click on that, it'll open up a new window, and you can put in your details. Your call sign, what was your aircraft, where you departed from, where you landed, and a couple of remarks. It's pretty cool. This here, by the way, is just for Firefly Air. It's our radar for the airline. We have 24 active flights at the moment, which is awesome. And there's an absolute hype of activity happening nearby our newest hub in Pittsburgh. So if you're sitting at home and you're saying, Jesus, I wouldn't mind going flying with someone, well, you can see where all the other Firefly Air pilots are currently flying around. And you can click on them. Razor Core, for example, is flying out of Pittsburgh, heading to Dublin. A 3,000 nautical mile flight. He's well on the way. He's well on the way. You can see the transponder, current altitude and speed. And we can track the aircraft as it moves along. How cool is that, right? It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. So if you haven't seen it before, do check it out. Go to twotonmurphy.com, go into where it has Firefly Air, and just go exploring. It's all free. It's all free. All right? Right. Brilliant. Moving on. Back into the sim we go. And hello, aeroplane. So this one here, lads, this is going to be a bit of crack. This here is the Live to Air, the aerobatic, the Zivko Edge 540. We're going to be having a look at this aircraft here now. So we gave this a bit of a spiel during the news, and well, we're going to take it for a flight, have a look at it, see what it looks like, see how it sounds, and we're going to have a bit of crack with this, right? So while we're doing that, I'm going to press a button here in the background, because Live to Air have very kindly donated a giveaway for this very live stream for your chance to win a copy of this aircraft, which is available for Xbox or the PC. All you need to do is enter !ticket into the chat and you'll be automatically entered. Be it on YouTube, be it on Twitch, ! Ticket for your chance to win. And I'll announce the winner in a couple of minutes after this presentation. Right, brilliant. And if you're new here, welcome. If you haven't already, do hit that follow button on Twitch. We're on the road to 10,000. Get up the yard. And if you're here on YouTube, do be sure to hit the like and follow button, or like and subscribe, and get your notifications as well. The likes on YouTube are what give all my content, all the videos and whatever, that's what gives them more recognition. So the more you guys like them and comment and talk about them, well, it helps me out a bunch. So thanks. You're only brilliant. Right? So, moving on. Someone gave us a follow. Thank you very much indeed. Right. So, here we are. Look at the cut of this thing. So, we'll check it out from the exterior. It's an aerobatics aircraft. So, you're not going to necessarily be doing your cross countries in this thing. However, there's a lot going on with it, right? The livery in particular, it's a stunning livery. I love this one. Red Bull all over the shop, right? Red Bull gives you wings. Hey, Muttley, good to see you. So let's get in up close and personal and look at some of the details here, right? And the texture work in particular. So we can see the beautiful use of PBR. There's great reflections on this, right? And the little details on the aircraft itself. Isn't that beautiful? Right now, if I'm very, hang on. Look at the cut of that. Not nice? So pretty, so pretty. Now, move along here. So we have the trailing edge, very good. Texture there from the livery, not too bad. Then with the main landing gear strut. There's nice textures on this as well. You can see a little bit of kind of dirt and grime, wear and tear. You have all the rivets, for they are riveting. But look, there's great attention to detail here, isn't there? We can look at our air intake with the radiator. We can look at our prop spinner. Look at the main propeller itself. It looks very good. I like this little area for the pilot to be gawking out and having a look to see what's happening. But again, you can kind of see the detailing in here from the rudder pedals. Look at your man's laces, look. They're fantastic. They look like...
baby.
They look like comfy shoes. Kaharia gifted the tier 1 sub to Dakey Decimus. Kaharia, thank you very, very much indeed. Very kind of you. So we have a couple of antennas coming out the back there. Yes. Moving down. Look at the state of that. Isn't that a great livery, isn't it? That's class looking. Now we go down here and have a look at the old tail wheel look. And again, there's nice attention to detail. It is sitting halfway in the ground. I wonder is that the scenery? But like, look at the detail in here with the little spring and cables and all that. What if we unlock this? Look at that look. That's awesome. Great attention to detail. Right, so moving in towards the cockpit, right? And there's a couple of custom views of this as well. A lot of developers tend to miss out on this, but entering the showcase camera and then being able to cycle these views, some developers forget that this is a thing in the sim, meaning you can have full control over the aircraft with these preset views, which makes for some really, really nice flying.
Yeah, so, baby.
There's things happening. Old Veteran 965 has pressed a button and gifted 5 tier 1 subs to the community. You absolute ledge. Thank you very, very much indeed, Scott. Cheers. Flush screws to remove the composite panels. Yeah. Right? Why isn't that button working? Uh-oh. You've broken it, Murph. Don't panic. Bear with me.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, that's strange. Does it need to be open? Hang on, I'm at to breaking something. It's all happening now. Scott, thank you very much indeed, you legend.
Yeah, baby.
Hang on there now. Why isn't that working? Yeah, mute alerts. Mute?
Yeah, baby.
It's broken. We just have to listen to Austin Powers for a moment. But anyway, our giveaways are still going. So let's jump into the cockpit here and have a now look, right? So here we are in the cockpit. And it's going to be very basic, right?
Yeah, baby.
For God's sake, Grand Wazoo gifting the tier 1 sub and you've just started a hype train. You're nuts. Thank you very, very much indeed, lads. The support is unbelievable. Thank you very, very much indeed. And let's see what happens, right? Let's see here now. Yeah, we're good. Jesus, level 3. Look, God almighty, will you behave yourselves? Right, check out the detailing here on the front. Very nice. Nice buttons. These guys are modelled, the circuit breakers, Isn't that weird? They've modelled them in an aerobatics plane. You gotta love it, right? So looking down and around at the aircraft, everything looks quite nice.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Jesus. This little EFB, so we can change it from aerobatics to racing. And see the way it's showing you the G-force meter, the G meter, the accelerometer, what's it called? There's a name for it, isn't there? You also get your speed, right? So it's pretty cool. I like that. Click of a button, everything's nice and clear. So our main canopy is open. We're going to close that. Thank you. And we're going to turn on a battery. Let's have a look down here. So we're going to say prop, mixture. So prop is in, mixture's in.
Yeah, baby.
We have a smoke button thingy over there. Push down now for a minute. Who is that? Rob MCR has subscribed for 35 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Cheers. Accelerometer. What? Accelerometer. Accelerometer. That's the one. We got there in the end. Accelerometer. Right. Now, what am I doing? So fuel is good. Yes, yes, yes. Fuel pump on. There's good sounds here, yeah? Okay, and let's go for a start. So we're going to go from right to left to both. Clear prop. And hold the brakes here. Parking brake set from the button. What didn't you do, Murphy? What didn't you do? Oh, wait, I never turned on the fuel, because I'm a Muppet. Fuselage main tank is on. Brilliant. Right, let's try that again. Clear prop. Nice. Avionics on. Give these a moment to boot up. We'll jump outside and have a listen to that little engine. Let's have a listen. Oh, it sounds good. Nice beefy sounds, isn't there? Nice beefy sounds. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to attempt to fly the machine, right? So parking brake coming off. What else do we need here? I think we're good. Reset our barrel, reset our direction, and we'll enter our avionics here. Just turn them on. Sweet. So we just have this, the Electronics International kind of, it's just a status page. We can see what's going on. Manifold pressure, RPM, vacuum doing vacuum things, EGT indicator, fuel, all the oil temperature, all the jazz is there. So they're just nice to look at, right? So what we're going to do, well, we're going to fly the thing and see what it's all about. It brings back memories, says Booms. I had one when I used to fly RC planes. Nice. Used to 3D fly it. Sweet, man, sweet. Okay, so you might notice where we are. We're in Vegas. But I said we'll take this machine out for an L ramble to see. So if we look at the flight control surfaces moving, very, very pretty, right? And we probably won't be able to see... Oh, we can a little bit. Yeah, they all look spot on, right? Now, don't worry, lads. I rang ATC, the AI version, and we said, listen, we're doing a thing and we're taking off. And they were like, Murphy, no hassle, lad. Away you go, right? Vegas? I never met her. Right, this is a taxiway, but we'll use this for takeoff. How about it? Yes. Right, don't mind me at all. It's okay, lads. I'm an idiot. Right, power coming in. Easy does it now.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. Look at this, here's some serious shit.
Right. Oh dear. It's very kind of... Jesus, very twitchy. Murph, the new Harrison Ford, right? Jimmy Pastor, super chat. Thank you very much indeed. Right. Yes, it does have smoke. You can see all our options down here. There's even a lap timer. How cool is that, right? Right, oh Jesus. Right, calm it down now, Murphy. Just calm the thing down, would you? Yes, yes, yes. All is getting calmer. So everything's grand and wonderful at the moment, right? It's very twitchy though. So a bit of Tobii eye tracking here for the magic. There's the Bellagio. Now remember what we told you, 420 revolutions. Jesus, what's happening?
Boy,
Right?
that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
So if we want to kind of mess around with some aerobatics, I mean, you can see the roll rate of this thing. It's friggin' nuts, right? It's nuts. It's bananas. But you can have a lot of fun with it. So let's head down to this new gadget here.
Hello there.
Right? Isn't there a building with a big gap in it we can fly through it? Where's me smoke? Smoke on. Smoke on. There we go. Look at this, lads. Are we liking this? How cool is that? Philip Foster got to see it, man. And you can change the colour.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go green. Ah, sure, look at the state of this, lads. This is only brilliant. This is only brilliant. Hang on a second.
Yep. We're going the wrong way.
Let's just pretend that went off without a hitch.
Get a load of this guy.
Right! Don't hit the building, Murphy. What do you think of it? Like, it's just absolutely... Like, it's nuts. And it'll try and kill you. You know, just give it a second, it'll try and kill you. So, let's see what we can do here. Let's climb it a little bit, right? Zoom out as well so we can actually see the devil. We're giving this aircraft away, so if you want to enter, just put in exclamation point ticket, right? So there's the plane about to calve. 1 second now, 1 second now. So, a bit of spinach. Yep, dippy Jesus. They're just wrong. Hang on, we need smoke on for this. Bit of white smoke. Now you devil. Try that again, right? And the smoke works in multiplayer as well. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Hey, M-Dar, good to see you. Right, straight up there now. Sort of nearly, kind of. Gone up there now, you devil, yeah. She's under pressure, she's under pressure, she's under pressure. Up you go, up you go. Right? Jesus, I wonder what that's going to look like. Here's a guy who tried to maneuver but looks absolutely shagged. Right, it's one of those. Isn't it absolutely fantastic though, isn't it? Like, how cool is this? Look at the turn. Or like, if you want to get very fancy and try and do the timed ones, up, 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 up. It's fun. It's so responsive. It's so responsive. So let's take an old trip down the hill here. Oh, yes. Hello, Vegas. We'll do one of these. It'd be a bit rude not to, wouldn't it? What does this one do now? Let's have a look. This one. Yes, yes, yes. Do you know what I mean, though? So we're giving away one of these. What do you think of this machine? Right? Nuts, isn't it? So for your chance to win this, we're giving one away with thanks to the developer. One for... it's available on PC or the Xbox. And it's just... Do you know what I mean? It's the turn rate in this thing. Like, I remember their previous aircraft, I had a lot of fun with that as well. And I was trying to say, right, how fancy do we think we are trying to do aerobatic maneuvers? And one I always trying to do, and I usually fail miserably, is how low can I get to the runway inverted? Right? Well, let's find out. So we'll do like a mad power on snap roll turn thingy. Right? Right now. Easy, Murphy. Easy. Now, upsy daisy. Yeah, that's pretty low. Jesus, that's pretty low. That's shocking low. But like, this is the sort of crack you can have with this airplane. Do you know what I mean? Yes, yes, we love flying inverted, upside down, having the crack, enjoying ourselves, saying nothing to no one, everything's all brilliant. Ah, no, balls, I'm after breaking it. Shh. We'll edit all this out. Don't worry about it. There's nothing to see. I'm after shagging the thing, look. Ah, Jesus, no. Red Bull are going to be miffed. Ooh. Right, I mean, it was going to happen, wasn't it? I mean, it was going to. Yeah, it'll buff out. It'll buff out.
Look at this big eat.
That's why you can't have nice things. But look, the developer even simulated the Murph effect. Breaking the thing. Landing rate. Shh, you'll have to... we'll have to delete that. We'll just call you Sergio Perez. Brilliant. Yeah, so,
Boy, that
right.
escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
I mean, that's how you crash the plane inverted. To be fair, like, that's exactly what you need. I can't believe what you're doing there.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
I don't know what to say. There, look, it's fixed. Except it's not, but it's fixed. So there we have it. What do you think, lads? Do you like it? Isn't it fab and groovy? Isn't it? It's really, really nice. It sounds great. It flies like nothing I've used before. And I like the level of complexity. As I said, all the circuit breakers work. You have your choice of colors when it comes to the smoke, and you can put it in a racing or in an aerobatics mode. I mean, that's got to count for something, right? And the liveries are top notch, aren't they? I mean, look at the cut of that one. That's beautiful. The old Hamilton watch on the back of it, like, do you know what I mean? Beautiful. Murph has that performance prop on there. Yeah, that's what it is, Travis, yeah.
Can I get a refund?
Red Bull doesn't give me wings. No, there's no refunds. Right? It's but a scratch. Right, so fantastic work. Fantastic work. Live to Air. This is the Edge 540 version 2 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Available to purchase now. It's over in Sim Market. Priced at around $18. And you're going to have a lot of fun with this. Yeah, clearly, you're going to have a lot of fun with this, right? I did fly through a building earlier on. That was brilliant, wasn't it? Second hand, yeah, one careful owner. I only drove it down to the shops, right? But anyway, as mentioned, we are doing a giveaway for this aircraft, so I'll give you a couple of more minutes to jump in. Eagle Airways, hey, Aaron, good to see you. Red Baron, good to see you. So yes, we're doing a giveaway for your chance to win this aircraft. Just type in !ticket, and we'll see what we can do. So as we're doing that, we say a massive thanks to Live to Air, you absolute legend, awesome aircraft. And while we're here, should we just happen to be at Harry Reid International Airport, formerly known as McCarran, we're here in downtown Las Vegas. And this airport got an update recently. It's now on version 2. And we're going to talk a little bit about the feature list of this update for the airport, right? Jimmy, in VR, absolutely. But like, you know, you'd be in a hoop. Huey and Ralph will be everywhere. Huey, Ralph, do you know? So what we're going to do here, FlightTampa Vegas version 2, right? The update log, have a listen to this thing, right? They've updated the airport itself. AI parking codes have been updated. Performance enhancements all over the shop, right? There's been a ton of enhancements, right? As we ramble in here now, I want to get myself up to that Vegas sign, and we'll start checking things out. Improve the jetway animations. The MGM sphere is now animated with multiple projections, right? Here's our famous, fabulous Las Vegas sign. Now, truth be told, this place is only good at night time. Do we all agree? Goof. Ah, sure, look at the state, right? And we'll brighten it up for a little bit more kind of oomph effect. So we're here in fabulous Las Vegas. Look at the state of the scenery, right? Brilliant. So, well, as we were saying, Harry Reid temporary signage have been updated. Improved apron clutter. Airport static jets have been updated. They've added Caesar's conference sensor. Oh, no, wait. No, wait. It's not Caesar's. No. They've, oh, Jesus. Gibbo. It's not that place at all. No, it's your man's Palace Conference Center. How's that? Animated Las Vegas monorail, the Las Vegas Convention Center, the Circa Hotel, including wall animation and stadium swim, improved Bellagio fountains, World Resorts wall animation, Mirage Volcano lava, English, Murph, you can do it, Mirage Volcano lava effect, liquid magma, right? And the Park MGM has also been updated as well. This is a free update for owners of FlightTampa's Las Vegas, right? I missed a raid. Who come in? Is it the devil Arch NDA has raided us with his raiders? Was it Arch? Did you give us a raid? He did. Arch NDA, welcome in, my dude. Were you flying in the Phenom? I'm almost certain you were. You're very welcome in. Seb is here. Good to see you. Cockspur Development Team present. Good to see you, lads. Seb, I'm just saying, Vegas, right, do you know, maybe Arch can come with us as well. You're very welcome in, lads. I hope you had a great stream, and thank you indeed for the raid. Happy Wednesday. So we're here checking out the update to Las Vegas, right? Are we ready? Let's go on a bit of a scenic tour. So it's night time because everything looks better at night. Do you know?
Myself.
So we can see, well, some of the buildings straight away. We have Harley Davidson is over there, look. Right? I'd love to own a Harley. All the signages, it's all updated, look. All the signs are updated, right? Very fancy. That fella's live in Las Vegas. Ah, look, it's David Copperfield! Right? So all the signage is here, which is pretty cool. So let's meander on in here, right? Let's meander on in and let's see what the crack is. So all the signage is there. So like, look at the palm trees and everything, right? So we have the Mandalay Bay. That was always there, but I have to say, it looks fancy, doesn't it? Look at this, lads. Doesn't it just look cool? There's the Allegiant Stadium. Like, it just looks class. Really, really good. Hey, Johnny Aardvark, good to see you. Am I going in June? I'm hoping to go in June. It's an expensive kind of a mission this year, but I'm hoping to get going to Vegas, yes. So, the Four Seasons, look at this. Like, you have all the... Do you know what I mean? Hang on a second. Now, Murphy, you had one job. Specials, yes. No, what am I looking for? Countries? Yes. Casino music. All right. So, this here is known as that place, the Luxor. I might stay at the Luxor because the monorail goes right outside it. And you know them Egyptian lads, a great bunch of lads, do you know? I never wanted to believe my dad was stealing from his job as a road worker, but when I got home, all the signs were there. Jesus. This looks pretty cool, right? But we want to have a look at all the new and fancy things. Oh, look at the monorail! 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 That's awesome. Right, let's go on. Heading down the road here now. You stayed in the Luxor before, did you? Oh, the Luxor. There's the Blue Man Group. Titanic. I'll never let go, Jack. Jesus. Right, drive it on there now, Murphy. Drive it on. There's Excalibur. Excellent. Over here on the right-hand side, the Tropicana Las Vegas Resort. This is where Flight Sim Expo will be held in June later this year. How cool is that? Right? Jesus, Gibbo, you're on the stage, dancing with the stars. Right? So they have the hotel there, look. Let's have a look. Let's check it out. I'm almost there. Aren't they knocking this place next year? Hang on a second. There's all sorts of people dancing. Purple Rain. Brilliant. You're in a fairly prime location here, look. I have to look. You gotta love the signage, right? The MGM. There's Little New York. Look at the cut of that. That's like outside the hotel. Jesus. I'll trick everyone. I'm really in New York. Do you know? Asher, look it. There's Hooters. That's for people who like owls. It's an owl emporium. Yep, yeah, that's it, lads. Owl emporium. No, we won't be transiting that establishment at all. Not at all. Later that day, live from Hooters. Anyway, let's continue on our endeavors. Excalibur, it's cool looking, isn't it? Owl and hail, yeah. Okay, let's just see what we're going to see. New York. Look at the buildings though, don't they look class? And this is all included with the FlightTampa Vegas. We had a look at this before, but everything's looking a bit better though, isn't it? You see the sphere over there? We'll have a look at that now in a minute. We're approaching the Bellagio, right? Cirque du Soleil. Oh yeah, Michael Jackson stuff. Illusion Mental. The Mental Illusion. Vegas the Show. Human Nature. This is going to be a riot when we're there, isn't it though? My kind of town. I want to go to Vegas this year, but I can't find any information about what happens there. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You kind of have to go. Ah, so look, there's the Jersey Boys. Rated #1 in Vegas. Circus 1903. The most amazing show on earth. Jesus. Look at the Bellagio. Asher, look at this. It's only fantastic. Pure palatial look. Wait, hang on. That is actually pretty friggin' awesome looking, isn't it? Check it out, lads. We're liking this. Hang on a second. Get the vibes. Gibbo, there's some jokes I'd love to read out, but I can't. But I'll read out this one. What do you call an unruly, unreasonable passenger at the Las Vegas International Airport? A McCarran. Oh, brilliant! A McCarran. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. Doesn't it look class? The Bellagio. The Eiffel Tower. The small one from Vegas. Planet Hollywood, lads, right? Jeez. Right, let's continue on here for the minute. There's Bally's. On Bally. There's the Flamingo. Ah, brilliant. There's that place, Gibbo, that I won't mention. Right? Do you remember that out of The Hangover? Is this really Caesar's Palace? What do you mean? I mean, did he actually stay here? So we got the Flamingo. Ah, lads, this is class, isn't it? Look at the state of it. Jesus, look at the lava and stuff. At the Mirage. The Beatles. Well done, FlightTampa. This is friggin' awesome. The Venetian. It's full of the Venice people. We're heading up to the other side of the tracks here now. Isn't this deadly, isn't it? And to think they're actually going to have friggin' Flight Sim Expo here. Are you two still there? Oh wait, are you two still here? Look at that! Where's the bank? Didn't Al Pacino have a big place here? You know, and George Clooney kind of made a mess of the place. Did they have the Golden Nugget? Circus. Ah, lads, isn't this just the job? Who likes clowns? Jesus. Here's the Hilton. The SLS Hotel and Casino. Sushi with style. Yes, you instantly turn pale after eating it. That, yes. Grand opening August 23rd. Jesus. The world's largest gift shop. What? The world's largest gift shop. I mean, Bonanza Gifts. I love it. Where's the Golden Nugget? Isn't it down here? There's the Stratosphere. The Stratosphere. Don't they have like a mad roller coaster on this thing? What was I going to do? Ah, yes, we're heading down to the old part of the town. This town is a something town. I forget the words of that song, but you can get the idea, right? Just shut your eyes and you're there. Look. They have the Museum of Mob Bosses down here somewhere. There's the Bank of America. The Golden Nugget, it's over here. There it is. We found the Golden Nugget. Oh, brilliant. Am I too late for the giveaway? My interview is over. Oh, come on yourself. Canoe Head, enter the giveaway. It's still open. Main Street Station. There's like a museum or something down here. The Mob Boss Museum it's called. It's that building there, I think. I could be wrong now, but I think it is. What an exceptional scenery. This is before we even go to the airport, right? And well, the good news is, friends, we're all flying into this location this coming Friday for a group flight, right? There's to be no messing now heading down the strip. No messing at all. Now, we're looking for the sphere. There's the West Gate. Oh, look, there he is, the devil! He's turning away from us. That is friggin' nuts. Do you like it? Jesus! Hello world, it says! Ah, lads, isn't that class? Wasn't MDA there? Look at that backdrop. Scrub your time forward. Oh, wow. Jesus, look. It changes with the time. Aye, aye. Holy crap, look at that weird eye. Eye of Sauron is upon thee. Right? Hang on a second. This is way too much fun. You want the moon? Oh, look, there's a big basketball, look. Oh, wait, I went to breaking it. Oh, look, there's the planet Earth. Ah, lads, it's not deadly. How cool is this? Murph, you're not going to come home to Ireland married again after Vegas. Oh, yeah. Jesus, could you imagine the crack? Okay, so they have planet Earth. Well done. They have a basketball. Look at the state of this. NBA 2K24. Summer League. Are we liking this? I scroll it on, drive it on. The moon. The detailing here is incredible, isn't it? Is this scenery on console? I'm not sure. Jesus, he wasn't too happy to see us. Ah, lads, it's very good, isn't it? There's the Earth. Okay, so it has a few different textures. It's pretty cool, I gotta give him that. It's awesome. And like, you can see it for friggin' miles away, look. What do you think? The NBA has a summer league into Vegas every year. Oh, nice. Hey, Trevor Show, good to see you. Okay, let's go check out the actual airport then, shall we? Version 2. What an update, FlightTampa. What an update. Look, all the signages and stuff. Top Golf, your home field. Jesus, all the signs, look. The Blue Man Group. Ah, brilliant. The Jesus. Do they not have those? Oh, they do. It's like Houston. The Good Lawyer. Brilliant. Injury attorneys. Ah, it's like being back in Texas. Come to our house. Wait, what? Any signage on the back here? There is. Crystals. Cartier watches. Divas. Starring Frank Marino. Could you imagine? Where's the Key and Lafford sign? I can't even read that. Where's the Key and Lafford sign? Soon, lads, soon. Right, so the airport, as this got a huge update as well. We'll make it daytime, right? And so the airport got a massive update as well. All new taxi positions, the stands have been redone. I mean, look at this, lads. Look at the performance. Look at the performance. Not a single stutter in sight. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. What a part of the world to go exploring in. FlightTampa's Las Vegas version 2. If you had version 1, it's a free update, or you can pick up the scenery itself. It's priced at around $20. It is one of the best sceneries in the sim. Yes, Steve, I would agree, man. This one is awesome. But like, look, like they've done interiors and stuff, and they even have friggin' slot machines in the gadgets. I mean, come on. Like, at what level do we say enough is enough? Wait, was that someone in there? You scared the crap out of me, John. What are you doing? For a second, I thought his eyes were moving. John, tell me, what's the crack? Yep. 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 Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah. Jesus! John has a twin brother! Joe! Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Right? Anyway, that's the crack here now. What about the terminal in here, look? No, that's not lit up. Okay, fair enough. What else do you want to see here? It's a huge airport, this Harry Reid, isn't it? And then they have, like, they've all the choppers down on one side. There's even some general aviation at this airport as well. And there's different terminals, look. It's a huge, huge airport. Isn't this where they fly the 736 out to, like, friggin' that place? What's the name of the airline? See the Flight Sim Expo sign in the jetway? Janet Air. Yes, Janet. That's still a flight from here, isn't it? This is all touched up and new, look. Man alive, this is really good, isn't it? This is freaking ridiculous. Did you say there's Flight Sim Expo stuff on the sides? Oh, there is, look! Ah, brilliant! Flight Sim Expo for all your flight simulation expo needs. June 21st to 23rd. Brilliant! I'm liking this, isn't it class? Let's go over here to the tower. Aw. No interior with the tower. Ah, Jesus, FlightTampa. We have to take a point off you for that. Look at this. The interior is done. Look at this. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Welcome to Las Vegas, McCarran. Clark County, McCarran. There's Pandora's box. Can't get over the performance here. Isn't it very good, isn't it? If you don't already own FlightTampa's Las Vegas, well, you need to get on that. Do you know? Rain on the windows, Murph. Does not be Carlo. I have tested that. But it's the detail. You have all the FBOs. I mean, you have Atlantic Aviation. Like, look at that. There's Atlantic there, look. Like, look at the detail. How class is that? What a friggin' airport. Viva Las Vegas. Jesus, that's how close we are to the Tropicana, look. That's how close we are to Tropicana. Brilliant, it's right beside the airport. Brilliant. Now, have they changed Nellis? No, I don't believe so. But that was absolutely brilliant. Isn't it fantastic? Great effort by FlightTampa. A free update, version 2 for Las Vegas. Right, I'm going back to my main menu, and now, friends, we shall conclude our first giveaway of this evening, in which the winner shall receive a copy of the Live to Air Zivko Edge 540. And a massive thanks to Live to Air for that. So, drum roll, Murph. We need a drum roll to press the button and do the thing. No? Yes. Here's a drum roll. Are we ready? The winner is Flight Sergeant. Congratulations, Flight Sergeant. You have won yourself a copy of the Edge 540 by Live to Air. And, well, fantastic stuff. Flight Sergeant, all you need to do, drop me a DM. Flight Sergeant, drop me a DM over on our Discord and we'll get that arranged for you. Congratulations, dude. Well done, man. Well done. So we're getting through it now, lads. For the next bit of stuff we have, it's 10 o'clock. We need to now check out a new helicopter, right? And the R66. And let's see what we can do here, Murphy. Yes. Where's the livery I wanted? It's friggin' miles away. 51 liveries with this. Yes, that's the ticket. And let's have a look here now. Yes. Now, I think this is going to start with the engines running. Or maybe it won't. We'll start off here, right? Because I think if you start off in a helipad, everything turns on and it's kind of a headache. You know what I mean? You will be shocked how much the cab ride from the airport to the Tropicana. Rudin, really? Jesus. Oh. It's lost its drive. Wait, what? What lost its drive? Where's it now? I'm putting the brakes on this pun war. Can we walk from Tropicana to Hooters? Yes, John. We shall follow you, John. 100%. Right, so this is another new add-on we're showing off tonight. It's a brand new release, lads, from Cowen Simulations. These guys have a ton of helicopters already in the sim, and tonight we're going to look at their brand new R66, based on the Robinson R66, and it's their newest edition. It's available on PC, and let me see here now. The flight models have been tested by pilots, approved and developed with the Microsoft Flight Sim SDK. The throttle and idle stop on this model can be mapped to your hardware. And there's a ton of features with this. So, custom bindable throttle, default bindings work as standard, default manual, or detailed manual, detailed paint kit, persistence, save, weight and balance, realistic startup, realistic systems, working breakers, animated passengers, 3-panel variants, solo controls, emergency floats, optional upper window, individually removable doors, working AC, exhaust blur, downwash, vibrating animations. The list goes on. This aircraft is it's available now, and you can pick it up for $29.99 over on the Cowen Sim website. So situated here. Probably go to this location because it looks pretty. And what's my frame rate doing? 40s. Yeah, well, we're okay at 40s. So just get me controls right here now. So Epic Fool, I see you here in the chat. Epic flies choppers a lot. They're his thing. He loves flying helicopters, right? So if Epic Fool is telling us it's good, it's good. I mean, it just is, right? Flight Sergeant, thank you very much indeed. 11 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. I don't know why my alerts aren't making noises. So here we are with the exterior of the chopper. And this one here is the Helen North New Zealand livery, right? And as we can kind of see straight away, well, it looks the part, this thing. PBR, the modelling, the texture work, everything here is what you'd expect from Cowen Simulations. They make beautiful looking aircraft. And we have a couple of options already installed, namely the floats, the emergency floats are there, right? So this be the chopper. Get to the chopper. Now, there's a couple of custom views, but I don't think they're fully finished now, they're shite, so Cowen needs to work on that, right? So if we want to get up close and personal with this bird here, mainly, look at it's a 2-bladed propeller, right? But again, we can see all the detailing in here, and if I kind of manipulate, look at that. Isn't it cool? Very, very nice. Okay, sweet. That works well. I find the flight models with Cowen kind of challenging. Yeah, they are a little bit. They are a little bit. I turn them off. They won't turn back on, though. Okay, they should be on. Next time we get an alert, we should hear something. But anyway. So what do you think of the external, lads? It looks pretty, doesn't it? Look at the detailing on the front here. Look at those lights. Look at the state of those lights, look. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, there are passengers modelled. There's a handsome Dan there on the left-hand side. There's I look terribly narrow, though, don't I? Don't I look awful narrow? There's Consuelia, and behind Consuelia is Beatrice. Consuelia and Beatrice, and they're out with Cornelius there in the back as well, sporting some facial hair, right? So they've put in their own models, and yeah, looks the job. So what we want to do, we want to kind of, you know what I mean, we want to mess around with this thing. So Buttons Murph, you can do it. Yes, here we go. Yes. And we'll jump inside into the cockpit, and let's have a look at some of our options, right? So inside is every bit as good as the outside, because, well, the textures here are just stunning. Look at the carpet. Look at the cut of the carpet, lads. Beautiful. Here's the Abraham Lincoln. Brilliant. Where's my sound effect for that? I used to have it. Now I can't find it. Where is it? I used to have it. Oh, do you know what? I got this one.
Oh, it's a deep burn. Oh, it's so deep. Ah. Oh, I could barely lift my right arm because I did so many. I don't know if you heard me counting. I did over 1,000. You have your ubulus muscle that connects to the upper dorsimus.
Right? Anyway, she's a babe. Okay, so we do have this little checklist. clickable, pop outable, and we can do all our stuff from in there. Looking at the textures in here from the main glare shield, everything's pretty. And you'll notice then it has a little button that says panel option, right? Panel option. So flick it down one. See the way it's changed? It's put in a GTN 650. Flick it down a second time. Look at that. Click of a button, multiple panel options. I like that. I do like that. We can also change up the GTN option. So we can go from the 530, the PMS 50, or the TDS.
Hello there.
Pretty cool, right? Ah, yes, we have alerts. Good stuff. So I'm going to keep it on this one for the moment. What else do we have? Buttons here. Yes, they're all my avionics. Anti-ice, pitot heat, throttle, starter, friction. Very good. There's the ladies in the back. We have some AC working up here. We have some lights. Headphones, they're not simulated, but they look the job, don't they? They look the job. I don't see a rotor brake. Maybe there isn't one. Oh wait, what's that? There's the rotor brake there, look. Nice. Jesus, look at the detail in there, look. That's phenomenal. All right, okay. So let's see, can we actually get this machine up and running, shall we? So give me a battery. Battery coming on. Is it coming to Xbox? I believe it is. I've no date just yet. How much for just one sailor? Now, are my avionics working? Yes, they are. Leave them off. Generator, go ahead, turn it on. Fuel shut off, push it in. Vents, leave them alone. Lighting, leave them alone. We can put this lad on stomp. Oh no, they're avionics, leave them alone. So, let me see here. Pitot heat, cabin heat. Fuel cut off, they're already in. Throttle is where it needs to be. The starter switch is usually on the front of these, which it is. Starter is the click button. Why can't I get to the click button, Murph? This is where you'd be binding stuff. Here we go. Okay, keep an eye on the RPMage. There's spinach. I didn't like that. Increase that. Press and hold it again, you numpty. Wait for it. Come on, click spot. Right. So. Engine torque coming up. Come on. Too much, too much, too much. Easy now. Okay, avionics on. Gens are already on. Nav lights, strobes. Easy. Does anyone know if the 787 only shows top of descent a certain distance away? I think so. Avionics coming on. Okay. The whoosh of the rotors, yeah, pretty cool. No man can find the click spot. Listen to the sounds, lads. So the sounds are pretty good, right? Sounds are pretty good. Now, Epic is saying solo controls. How do we do that, Epic? Solo from right seat only. Yes. How do we do solo controls, dude? What's that click to? Oh, that's the cover for the fuel. Alright, okay. small pin on the arm. Oh, look at that. Sweet. Sorry, Consuela. You're not, don't give me that look. You're not, don't touch anything. Right, okay. Enter. Right, okay. So, can we fly the thing, lads? Can we fly? Jesus. Do they work? Oh, the circuit breakers work, lads. Look. Brilliant. All the circuit breakers work. That's great news. Right, okay. So, I need to try and fly and a helicopter. So, we shall, Tobii. Thank you. Right, bit of volume. I'm in Milford Sound, by the way. Right, wish me luck here now. Jesus. Okay. Bit of collective coming in. Nice and gentle. Bit of anti-torque with our pedals. Easy. Easy. Easy.
Hello there.
Hello there. Glen Aviation, you're very welcome in. Easy now. Now you can remove the passengers, you know what I mean, if you just want to Johnny Solo it. It actually handles quite well. Easy now. Easy. Okay, keep the nose down a little bit. Okay, a bit of oomph. We are flying! Okay, keep an eye on that torque. Speed is coming up nicely. Oh, this is pretty. Little bit of a turn. Look at the compass shaking. How cool is that? Watch the turn. Look at that waterfall, isn't that awesome? Have a little bit of rotor slap there as well. There's 100 knots. Fly back over the airport. I was actually here. We got the ferry out to look at the sound. It was absolutely incredible. All the campers down there on the left-hand side, or the RVs. Yeah, this is pretty, lads, isn't it? Very nice. Jesus, it's a virtual me flying the thing, look. Okay, we got a lot of rocks and big stuff ahead of us. Okay. Bring the speed back. Easy now. Look at the state of it is right. Spin us around here with our anti-torque pedals. Throw the nose down. And let's start heading back. It's a very pretty chopper, this. Like, it's small and it's basic, right? But sometimes that's all you want when you want to go exploring, especially in regions like this. Does anyone know if the emergency floats are functional? I would say so. Hang on, just get myself trimmed here for a minute. So we can arm the floats from here. Now, how do we deploy said floats? Just don't get into a mad or a mass bumping. Really? Manic DJ, thank you very much indeed. Welcome in. Right, we'll see if we can touch down somewhere over here. So what do you have VRS here now at the sec? Easy now. Easy. Easy. It's a great little scenery, this, isn't it? Okay, let's see, can we touch down over here on the right? Are the floats automatic, I wonder? Now, don't land in the rough bit, Murph. In there past the rocks. Just look at the state of the scenery. Right, forward a little bit. Easy. 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 Stay away from those bushes. Easy. 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 Touchdown. Okay. Successful landing. We didn't die. What do you think? So some of the options we have, right? We can remove the doors on the passengers. So if we go into our weight and balance, that's where we can kind of play around with the stuff, right? So if we say, right, get rid of the passengers. Keep the pilots there. Now I'm Billy No Mates. It's only me, I'm all alone. And if you don't like the doors, well, sure, we'll get rid of them. Let me see, front door. Who needs doors? We have floats. Throw on a now sling basket for the crack. Yes. So check it out, look. We have a sling basket and all our doors are gone. Ah, sure, look it. Now we're talking. Jesus, I have a very stooped posture there. Just saying. Murph, while you landed, the cyclic and collective frictions also work, do they? What they do? Oh, they do. Nice. Oh, that's really good. I didn't know that worked. Right. Poor El Consuelo got the boat. Right, it suits your small hands. Shut up, Muse, who asked you? Now, I will say this, lads, because Epic Fool let me know about it. If we ramble on over... where is it now? Let's have a look, let's have a look. Let's have a look, let's have a look. So it's into Red Heron Sim Pilot on his Discord, right? And in here, they've already added in a new flight model and some systems. So they're constantly updating this and adding stuff in. Which is great. If you really want to take your kind of experience a little bit further, we're already starting to see third-party updates, which is just brilliant, right? So, a nice chopper, this one. So, let me see. Where are we at? Right, so we'll head back to the airport, land it, and let's see what happens. The chubby eye. Jesus. Easy, easy, easy. Right, okay. Okay. We have this basket on the side here as well. It's only cool looking. Look at that! That is deadly looking. There's birds flying. Jesus. Uh-oh. 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 Don't panic. Oh, we're shagged. Oh no, we're shagged. I'm about to break in it. Don't panic. Jesus, don't panic. Oh dear. Go handy now, Murph, will you? Typical. You take the doors off and it tries to kill you. Right, we're alive. I don't know how, but we're alive. I put this thing down before we get in
Dreamy,
trouble.
sleepy, nighty,
Ah,
snoozy,
Jesus, who did leave the lights alone? They did nothing. Oh, Jesus, we're in trouble. Don't land it in the... No. Get in there, you devil. Right. Oh, Jesus. Later that day, Murphy had to lie down. Steady. 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 Oh, Jesus. You need a sick bag. Telling you, we need bags for the sick bags. Holy moly.
Get a load of this guy.
Right. Fuel. Bring it down the machine. God almighty. Right, she's all off. GSX couldn't find the location. It's alright, GSX, you're great crack. So there we have it. The Cowen Sim R66. What do you think of this one, lads? I think it's pretty. It's pretty terrifying, as all helicopters are. Some crack, isn't it? You're only supposed to take the bloody doors off. Big ass plane bought them all. Nice. Passengers dropping to the knees, kissing the air, right? Yeah, the checklist, we had a look at that. It pops out. It's awesome. Seat belts. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a nice touch. Great work by Cowen Sim. Great sounds in the aircraft. Isn't it? The R66 are notorious in Australia. Nice. Helos don't fly. They beat the air into submission. I love that. Vitelli says it's Joel approved. If it's Joel approved, it's good for me. And if it's Epic Fool approved, it's good for me. Do you know? I can't go wrong with Cowen Sim. He builds great helos. He does, Gavin. He does. So that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. And need to lie down. So, friends, we have one more add-on to show you this evening, right? And let's have a look. Let's have a look. So we have, from Hangar Studios 713, we have the Ryan Navion B. Navion? Anyway, North America's post-war boom of civilian aircraft introduced the Ryan Navion, and many variants were soon to follow. The Navion B was the third installment of the Navion fleet and have been flown throughout history. The second aircraft, payware for Hangar Studio 713, includes the Ryan Navion B, aka the Ryan Super 60. Has a 260 horsepower Continental IO 520 fuel-injected engine. Also included are the battery ELT, multiple gas tank checks, hydraulic reservoir, oil dipstick, animations, plus cargo options. There's a lot for us to look at. I want to show you this because I haven't showcased this aircraft. I remember looking at the twin Navion long ago, and it was like, yeah, let's go in and have a look at it. I like this maple livery, right? I'm going to come up here somewhere nice. To Mackay. Somewhere nice. And we're going to check out this machine, right? We can already see the dipstick. Try to nail it in line. Wait, what? Time to play the rotor brake game. Oh, really? Oh, wait. Doesn't the rotor brake only lock actually when the rotor is in straight line aft and forward, isn't it? The Camera Navion is a nice budget plane. It is. But what I want to have a look at here, the developer has consistently updated this aircraft and he's added in an absolute deluge of features, right? So we'll jump in here and start having a look, right? Change the time of day. Here we go. Now this is important for two reasons. Number one, we're doing a giveaway for this very airplane. That's the first good reason, right? So for your chance to win a copy of this airplane, which will also work on PC or Xbox, right? Exclamation point ticket into the chat. Best of luck to everybody. And we'll announce the winner at the end of the stream. So what I want to do here, well, we're going to start off as we do with any add-on. And we'll check it out from the outside, and then we'll go into the inside, and then we'll take it out for a quick jaunt, right? We'll go out for a quick jaunt. So as I said, it's an aircraft that's received a lot of care and attention in terms of the features that have been added to it. Now, as a general aviation plane of, you know, an older era, straight away I was interested. You know, I remember one came out, I think it was on X-Plane years ago, and it was a freeware product on X-Plane, and it was brilliant, right? It was brilliant. And I was excited to see this come into the sim. Now, I have to admit, on the first release of this aircraft, I was like, yeah, it's nice. And that was about it. Now, however, well, I've changed my tune completely, and that's down to the developer just grabbing the add-on, kicking and screaming through an absolute deluge of updates and features. And you need to see some of these in action, right? So, some of the features, we can see them at play already. We have some static elements. We can see the tie downs with the blocks included, right? You can also see this beautiful canopy cover. And that changes depending on the aircraft, but the texturing here is really, really nice. It just looks the part. It's nice. It's nice. So we're going to remove all this here now in a moment. We're going to start getting up close and personal with this aircraft to see what it's all about. Is that fair enough? Okay. So inside in the cockpit, and we'll focus in here now in a little while. But if we turn on the tablet, right? So here's our tablet. And we have a whole load of options in here, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the canopy cover. Okay. We'll put on the pilot flag. We're going to open up the sump for the engine and the wing. Okay. We can change the windshield. I'll show you that in a moment. We're going to open up the engine doors. We're going to open up all the fuel tanks. We'll also put luggage on the ground, the cargo door, and the battery. Now look at all the stuff we can see here. Look at this. Isn't it brilliant, right? So let's go in for a closer inspection. Why didn't that come on? There we go. So we can see straight away. So let's go in and have a look at our tip tanks. And yes, the tip tank fuel tanks are now open, right? Very reminiscent that of the Comanche. I mean, you can see here where the developer was inspired looking at the Comanche, because you have all of these checks now that we can make. Now, are they as interactable like what we have with the Comanche? No. But the idea is still there. We can still simulate these checks in our head, right? But look at the detailing of the aircraft itself. It's very, very nice. Landing gear looks spot on. There's nice textures on the exhaust underneath the wing. There is a little bit of wear and tear on the leading edge of the wing. That's pretty nice, right? That's pretty nice. Then we move on up towards the propeller. And again, it like the texturing here is very, very good, look. And like, it's not a new aircraft. I mean, these are an old airplane, right? You can click on them from the instrument view and cycle through them. Can you? From the instrument view, right, hang on, how do we get into that? Cameras. Instrument. Aha. Instrument cameras. 1 second. Instrument 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at this. With the Jesus. Oh, I didn't know about this. This is fantastic. Well, isn't that the cat's pajamas? I didn't know you can do this. Just as well you're here. Look at that. Wing sump. Left tip tank. Oh, this is brilliant. The cargo door. Yes. Me battery. Oh, look at the battery. Get out of town. We can actually get in and mess with the battery, look. How cool is that? Right, close up the old battery there now. Baggage. Put the baggage in. Oh my God, I didn't know you could do any of this. I was there with it yesterday and I was trying to click them and I was like, oh, it's really nice. Check the battery cover as well. Okay. Close that. Go back to the battery. Check it. Caution. To prevent damage to the airplane, don't remove the battery from the box when the battery is on. Sweet. Oh, that's the baggage coming out. I don't mind that for a minute. That's awesome. Hang on a second. I didn't even know you could do all this. Additional service information. See Navion service manual. Hydrometer reading is less than I1 or 1240. You have a problem. That's class, isn't it? Hang on, the baggage. Open back up your door. Put my bags back in there. Jesus, we can't leave home without them. Okay. The tank center. Look at all this. There's tons of stuff. Jeez, I don't know what I clicked there. Let me close this. How do we close that? Spot. D. We click spot. Yes, we have. I love the animations. They're really good, aren't they? Top right, same crack again. All the checks you can do. Heater tube. Remove the that's class. And we can do inside the engine. Look at this. Look at the detailing. Look, Jesus. How do we close this now? There we go. You read that after you checked it. Murphy his famous Crocs and leopard skin suitcase, right? This is pretty cool. I didn't know it could do any of this. Landing gear. Yes, everything here looks fine. More fuel testers here. Look, they're deadly. I love that. I love that. Now, what else do we have? So there's a whole lot of stuff going on here. Isn't it brilliant? Engine right. So in this view, we can just stay in this view and move around, right? I'm liking that. And close that. Close him. All the different fuel types. That's class. I really like that. I think that's awesome. Right, okay, so let's go back into the cockpit. Here we go. And reset our vision. And get into our tablet. So everything should now be sorted except for me a bit of baggage outside. So let me see. Get rid of that. Did I leave anything open? Let's see. Okay, we're looking a little bit better now. We can also change the canopy type. Look at this. So the canopy type, see the way it is? You have this like divider in the middle, which looks nice. You can actually change that, right? Is it on the windshield? Oh, that's the windshield. Canopy cover. Where is it? Tie down chocks. They're removed. Where is it now? Windshield, canopy cover, pilot flag. Left. It's experimental HUD. That's for like friggin' instrument training, look. That's mad. It blocks out the entire HUD. That's bananas. Okay. Left engine door, right. Window divider. Look at that now. There's no divider there. And like, look at the visibility you have. And you can change the same with your front screen as well, look. If you go to the windshield, it gets rid of the divider in there as well. These are really good, aren't they? Really, really good. If you do, when you start the engine to start to move, it'll close or disappear. Ah, gotcha, okay. Way more detailed than a lot of the $40 to $60 planes. Absolutely. Hey, Jacob Daniels, new here. You're very welcome in. Good to see you. We're doing a giveaway for this plane, lads. It's on Xbox or PC. The developer is here live in the chat with us, so if you have any questions, Hangar Studio 713 is here with us. And I have to say, I am pleasantly surprised by the quality that we have here with this airplane. It's fantastic. Right, so I might put back on my window dividers and my windshield. It kind of gives it that bit of a retro look, doesn't it? I think it does. Now, what else do we have in terms of settings? So we have all our pre-flight and checklists here as well. Isn't that handy, isn't it? I'm loving that. I'm loving that. So we can also remove the pilots as well. Co-pilot or pilot. So let me see. Co-pilot is currently there. And now she's gone. Ah, come back. You were great, Greg. Jason, look at the detailing in here. Isn't this pretty? And I have to say, lads, it is very FPS friendly, this machine. Very FPS friendly. So if we have a look at the main canopy here. Other way, Murph. Other way. There we go. So there's our main canopy opening. I really like the aesthetics of planes from this era. Yeah, they're pretty cool, aren't they? So let's have a look, right? We've opened the canopy. That's all grand. And again, like it's... Right? I'm about to get this airplane started up and we go flying, right? There's another button here that says Clean Navion. So see the way, look at our windscreen here. It's just dirt. I love a bit of dirt, right? But we can get rid of that. Clean the gadget. Dirt be gone. Silla banged it out of the park. That's cool, isn't it? It's a nice little... Again, it's another feature we've seen from other add-ons, but it looks great. That'll close it. There we go. But yes. Scoop, there it is. Welcome in. Do you remember that song? Whoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Right, can we lock this? Here we go. That's locked. Okay, sweet. Right, let's have a now listen to the sounds and pretty much... How does this thing fly, right? How does it fly? So our sounds are looking good. We have some options here for our lighting. We can remove the yoke here for the moment. So we have hydraulics. So we'll have to push them gadgets in. Let me see here now. Circuit breakers, lads. Fully modelled. That's nice. Okay, so we got a battery. Notify tower, adjust, mix and prop. Verify gear is down. Idle throttle, operate flaps, now land. Navion. You gotta love it, right? Went the giveaway in a couple of minutes. Alric says, this is my favourite aircraft. What you get for the money is incredible. See Hangar Studios getting up there with the big devs. Absolutely. Looks like a bug. Yeah, it does look like a bug splat on the window. Oh, we've cowl flaps here as well. Closed. Open. Nice, cowl flaps.
Hello there.
Right, let me see. Nav and beacon lights. Yes. Throttle. Prop. Mixture. Okay, park and brake. I hope it's on. Fuel. Onto the mains. Right. Let me see. Captain Noli Shaw, thank you very much indeed. Welcome in. Is this airplane in the marketplace, Lurmega? I think it is, yeah. I think it is. Is that the parking brake? That's your parking brake. Okay, so parking brake appears to be on. No, here's your parking brake. What's that do? Fuel shut off, maybe? Let's not mess with it. Right, okay, so fuel pump. Do we have a pump? That works. Now we shall... Mags. Right, left, both. We'll say clear prop. And let's see what happens here. Right, good start in the engine. Okay, so we're going to lean the mixer out a little bit. Not too much. Avionics can come online. Alternator avionics. Make sure you turn on the hydraulics for the gears and flaps to work. Canopy override for when you're in the air. The one you thought was a parking brake. So it's a canopy override. Okay. Right, so let's make sure we have... So I'm trying to move the flaps and nothing. Let's turn on the hydraulics. Hydraulic pressure. See that indicated? Try the flaps. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Plenty of Garmin units. What about some lighting? Oh, look at the lighting in this. Oh, that is pretty. Oh, yes, that is pretty, lads, isn't it?
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
The 750 and GTN XI are swappable with a switch. Jesus. Where is that switch? Ah, GPS swatch. Or swap. Just as well I wear glasses. Let's swap them. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Which is which? Is that the PMS? Or is that the PMS? That's the PMS 50. I like that. What do you think of the night lighting, lads? Isn't it gorgeous? Let's get the lights. Let's get on everything outside and let's have a look at the lighting. Oh yeah, the strobes are brilliant. Proper strobes, like proper flash. We're liking that. Okay. Let me see. Get those off. GPSs are where we want them. Have I said how good the friggin' the frame rate is? Superb, lads. Right, let's have a listen to the owl engine sound, so shall we? Bring that guy in a bit. Let's have a listen. You gotta love those sounds, right? So yes, the tip tanks are removable. Again, we can just go down here to our little iPad or EFB. That's the fuel. Close it. Right, remove the tip tanks. How cool is that? I need tip tanks in my life though. They just look, everything looks better with tip tanks. There we go. Okay, well how does it fly, right? How does it fly? Let's see here now. Flaps up. Trim is set. Bit of power. Bit of lightage. And let's taxi out of here. Don't forget, lads, we're currently doing a giveaway for this very aircraft with thanks to Hangar Studio 713, and it's the Ryan Navion B. So, taxi on down here. We set our barrow, get our directional heading. Turn on a bit of Toby Eye. The visibility, it's incredible, isn't it? Like, not so much out the front, but certainly on the sides. Beautiful. So this aircraft is available both on Xbox and PC. So feel free to enter the giveaway, lads. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick run up here, right? And let's see how we fare out. So park and brake on. So we're going to go, let me see, mixture rich, which it is. Increase the RPM. Bring it up to about 1800. You go, you devil. Okay, she's moving at that stage. We'll go 1500. Right, let's go through the mags. So we're going to do a mag test. Onto the left mag. There's a fairly big drop. That's only 300 RPMs. That's a little bit high. Now it seems high. I don't know how good the mags are, but the transition is smooth. Right, let's cycle the prop. Drop an RPM. Drop in oil pressure and fuel. And we should see a rise in manifold pressure. Yeah, a very slight rise. Sweet. And we have cabin air, cabin heat, and then we have some circuit breakers down here as well. Okay, successful run up. Right, let us get this thing vertical. Park brake off. Strobes are on. Altitude reporting. And let's see what happens, shall we? Okay, get ourselves lined up here. Okay, before we go, we're walking, we're talking, and we're squawking. Okay, power coming in. The volume. Great sounds. Takeoff power set. Speed is alive. Look at the speed of this thing. There's 80 miles an hour already. Yupsie daisy. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Tapping the toe brakes. Go ahead, bring your flaps in. The RPM back a smidgen. This is pretty. Okay, we'll try a left turn. Oh, handles very nicely. Okay, roll out here a small bit. Okay, what do we like for trimming? Easy now. Yeah, trim is good. Trim is good. Add in a small bit of rudder trim. There we go. Isn't it pretty? Like, I think the modeling work is really nice. The texture work, my own feedback is the wings maybe a little bit on the clean side. There's great detail along the side of the fuselage. It handles really well. A couple of custom views. Oh yeah, nice. Let's try the old gear animation, right? In the power back. Okay, gear coming down. Very nice indeed. Gear in. That's nice. We know Murphy dirty bird. What do you think, lads? She's pretty. Okay, let's see what she can do. So, put it into a fairly steep climb. Power back. Stall warning. There's the recovery. Wing doesn't really dip though. Let's try it again. This time we'll try and put it in a spin. Okay, let's see, can we give her a spin, right? It's very forgivable. Oh, hang on. There she goes. Spin induced. Okay, we can spin it. Jesus, Murphy, recover it, Murphy, recover it, Murphy, recover it, Murphy, recover it, Murphy. I know you. Shh, shh, shh. Oh no, we'll edit that bit out, lads. It's totally fine. I don't know what happened there. Oh, Jesus. Right. Perfect. Yeah. Not a bother at all. Jesus. Okay, so they'll try and kill you if you try and spin it. Okay. Reset the old gadgets here, Murph. There you go. There we go. Right. All is well in the realm once again. I like that. Because, like, there's so many aircraft in the sim that you can't actually induce a spin, even though you should be able to. So, nice bit of work here by the developer. Although it's not easy to recover from. Big Al says, yeah, Hangar does great work. Some of his freeware planes are on par, if not better.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Is that bird poop on the window? We don't know what it is. But listen, we can still bang it. Bang, bang, and the dirt is gone.
Boy, That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It's totally fine. Ah, lads, isn't it gorgeous? Make it nighttime here for a second. Ah, sure, would you look now at the suffering state of it? It's really nice. The lighting is awesome. Okay, we'll take it in for a landing here. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can land it without causing some sort of an international incident. A reminder, we are doing a giveaway for this very aircraft. For your chance to win, put an exclamation point ticket into the chat. And let's see how we get on. I like that you can see the cabin lights from the outside. Yeah, nice touch. Okay, power coming back. Increase the prop, that'll help us with our slow down. Don't overspeed. There's a runway. Okay, we'll go gear down. We'll go for a notch of flaps. It handles really well in the air, lads. It really does. Easy now. Okay. Second notch flaps. Full flaps. Alright, easy does it now. 80 miles an hour. Prop full, gear is down, flaps are set. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, it's available on Xbox and PC. Okay, let's see what our landing's going to be like.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Who was that? Muse! Okay, watch the flare. Touchdown. Okay, flaps in. Small bit of manual braking.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Alright, we'll exit here to the left. Strobes off. It's a really nice airplane. I think the gyro sound is a little bit loud. That could be something I can fix though. Don't press that button. You get in trouble. Alright. Hey, Joey Bolo is here. Good to see you, man. How are all the Bolos?
Hello there.
I guess let's turn around. Don't mind Mrs. Geneva over there. We're just going to stop it here, Betsy. Okay, so power, well, brake on. What's the airport ID? It's Mackay in Australia. Yankee Bravo Mike Kilo. It's an Orbex airport. Really good. Really, really good. Right, now let's see. Avionics off. Beacon live. Packs off. They're all the lights. Alternator.
Can I do the refund?
No, shag off. There's no refunds. Right, cut the engine. Deadly. Turn the fuel off. Alternator off. Beacon and nav light off. Mags off. Hydraulics off. Parking brake is already set. And battery is the last one. There we have it, friends. The Hangar Studio 713 Ryan Navion B. Do we like it? Tie downs, flags, canopy cover. It's very, very nice. And I can't believe it's been so long since I actually showed this thing off on stream. It's really, really good. This has come on so far. And the features that we're looking at, I mean, it's just incredible to see it, isn't it? Incredible to see it. So, how much is it? That's a very good question, Muse fan. This aircraft, right now, is currently on sale over at simmarket.com. It usually retails for about $20 plus tax. It's now for sale for around $15 plus tax. It's on sale at the moment, right? And you have... Wait, it's on sale for another 40 seconds. Make it quick. You have 40 seconds left on the sale. Oh, Jesus. It's also on the official marketplace. You can grab it there as well. 30 seconds, quick. Anyway, we're doing a giveaway. Make sure you've entered. And I'm going to announce the winner just now. So, a massive thanks to Hangar Studios for letting us show this aircraft off this evening.
Hello there.
It's awesome. It's awesome. Right, so, let me see. Giveaway time. Are we ready? Are we ready? Did everyone get in? Comically fumbling wallet. Right, lads. Last couple of moments. Enter the giveaway. And we're going to announce the winner here now in just a moment. What do you think of the plane? It's nice, isn't it? It has a lot of stuff going on with it. A lot of stuff. To Jesus. Ah, brilliant. Okay, so you should be already in. And let me see. Victoria's good to see you. Gotsa Funk, good to see you, man. I feel lucky, punk. Says Zybok, indeed. Where's this one?
Go ahead. Make my day.
Right? Airman owns it and he loves it. Nice. I like the maple leaves. Yeah, it comes with some nice liveries. Some nice liveries. Right, lads. The giveaway is closed. It's time to pick a winner. Are we ready? Drum roll, please. I mean, how cheesy. The winner is, I don't believe it, Joey Bolo just won the thing and he's literally only in the door, look. Joey Bolo, you have won a copy of the Ryan Navion B by Hangar Studio 713. Pick it up on the Xbox or the PC. Joey, you just wouldn't know your luck. You just ramble in and there it is. Be the Jesus. Congratulations, Joey Bolo. And, well done, everyone. And hard luck if you didn't win it. Thank you so much for taking part in a giveaway. And I love that spirit. Everyone congratulates the other person. Any other game or industry and someone else wins it, we all say it. Oh, yeah, bastard. But here, oh, well done. Good going. You're great. You know what I mean? I love that. I love that. It's brilliant. So that concludes the streamage for this evening. Hello there. As I move buttons and press buttons and do one of these. Dish. It's me again, right? So that's kind of it for tonight, lads. We've covered a fair bit of ground, right? We checked out the Live to Air Edge 540. We checked out FlightTampa's version 2 of Las Vegas. We checked out the Cowen Sim Robinson R66. And we finished up here now with Hangar Studio 713's Navion B. An absolutely phenomenal airplane. It's really, really good. I love it. Augie, good to see you. Good to see you, man. So that's kind of us now for tonight. The winners, do be sure to contact me over on Discord. We'll get you sorted. And a massive thanks to the developers. And fair play to you, lads. Yeah, all as well. So phenomenal. I see what you did, Sterling. So we're back to you this coming Friday. We're going to be doing a group flight and we're going to be flying into fabulous Las Vegas. Join us at 2000 Zulu time right here, be it Twitch or YouTube, on Friday night for our own group flight. Looking forward to that. So until the next time, big shout out to our team of community managers for always keeping an eye on things and looking after things and having me back. Not to mention some of the jokes that I can't I just can't say. Epic Fool, big shout out to you. Thanks for the heads up on the R66 and the add-ons that are now currently coming for it. And to everyone here in the chat, thank you so much, lads, for all the support, all the follows and the likes and subscribes and the resubs. It's been a mad night. Thank you very, very much indeed. Right, I'm off now to lie down and think about planes. We'll see you on Friday.
I didn't push you.
Get out of the way, Views, will you? Blocking up the whole show. Oh,
You're Jesus Christ.
Did you see what happened? Did you see what
No. I've no mirrors. I don't know who.
Speaker. Well, the curse of the 7 balls. Lads, it's all. Hang on, it's all gone pear-shaped. Although we're getting better now. What's that thing do? Oh, that's soaking wet as well. Gin covered table with cordial. Wait, I don't need that anymore. Not with that bang. Easy.